I have two things I want to start with here, if that's okay with you guys.
Please.
Number one, in the bathroom there appears to be some sort of magazine rack. Did you see that? Yeah, I don't know why.
I have not heard.
Who would ever have a magazine?
It's the weirdest thing to build into the wall a magazine rack.
Right, you're right about that. You turns out you were right about that. So you've decided to put furnish no magazines in there.
Well, I think it's a conversation we can have.
Okay, I'm open to it.
What do we subscribe to? Put a poll up.
So let's run a poll on that, shall we?
Well, Mike doesn't get to vote because he doesn't use the bathroom.
Nor read magazines.
Have you used that bathroom yet at all?
I think I've peed once or twice.
I don't believe it.
Is it hard for you to pee standing up?
No.
Vision wise, no.
No.
I don't know.
Mastered it.
Yeah, okay.
After all these years.
Look at you.
Echolocation.
Before we get to the other stuff, number two, there is no. Go to YouTube right now. Okay, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, youtube.com. Not you, the listener. Steve Robinson, executive producer of the Kirk Minihane Show in his bio, though he told us he didn't call himself that. His bio says executive producer on his Twitter account. Another Steve lie, but that's okay. Neither here nor there. It doesn't bother me. Look up Aunt Jemima commercial. And there will be none of them. I wouldn't go too far back in time because the ones in the 50s, I'd say, don't hold up great.
Yeah.
But if you look at like the 80s and 90s, they always say Aunt Jemima. No one says Aunt Jemima. Well, no one. I don't care about the poll.
I'm glad this stuck in your craw.
Well, I'm just saying. There's no doubt.
Because I didn't see the clip go up. I sent it to the intern to poll. I think only you and me, it really bothered. I didn't see a lot of chatter about it.
I don't care.
It's stuck in my head all day.
Shit about any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I care about it. Did you have one from, say, in the 80s or 90s? When I was a kid when those commercials were running. Do you have one?
I have one from 1955,
No.
59,
Another
94.
Those probably are more
94?
popular.
Let's play 94.
Did you ever think you'd find a light syrup that tasted better than a regular? With
Aunt Jemima.
Not only does Aunt Jemima Light taste better than Log Cabin Regular, it's got more maple.
Sounds like Gladys Knight.
You notice both the voiceover artist and the crowd say it.
There's no variation. It's not even disputable, Steve.
I've always said Aunt Jemima. What do you want to do? Lock me up.
Who'd you say it to?
It hits the ear wrong.
Well, you said that you were talking about the Howard Stern thing, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's the bottle of syrup shaped like Aunt Jemima.
Doesn't the name itself sound like it shouldn't be said at all? Doesn't it just seem like...
Yeah, Jemima does feel a little better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that product still exist?
I think so.
Does it?
As far as I know, I don't know.
I think they have like pancake powder and
stuff like the lady's face
batter
on it and stuff. And
I think so. Yeah,
that seems very in 2019 surprising to me that.
I don't think it's as cartoonish as it used to.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Okay, yeah, it's probably best for everyone, I guess. But that was not. I don't know. It just seemed the name Jemima does not seem like it's something I feel uncomfortable saying that name. It just doesn't. I don't know. No, I don't know.
I was always a Buttersworth man, anyways.
How do you pronounce that, Steve?
Mrs. Buttersworth?
You say it's Mrs.
Ms. It's Ms. Buttersworth in his home.
All right. So, we could start wherever we'd like. First of all, how's the, we won't get the details here, but I actually called a rare Kirk Minihane, Mike Geary phone call yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strange.
Almost 90.
Sounded chipper.
Almost 90 seconds,
Yeah.
which I was not thrilled with, but it's fine.
Well.
Mike always gets surprised when somebody calls him. I don't know. I know you're one of these millennials.
There is a little bit
so
of
you're on the phone a lot.
Yeah.
You not know it's me?
I know it's you. That's the surprise.
So why don't you say, hey? You say it like you don't know who it is who's calling.
Oh, do it?
You're like, hello? Like,
Yeah.
if it's me, like, I don't know.
It's restrained jubilation.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk more?
Very excited.
Okay,
Yeah.
talk for an hour. It'd be great. Once you finish ripping on Steve, we got to...
Well, of course, yeah.
just the operation that we discussed.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that going along?
I think well, although I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know what I'll do exactly.
Well, do you have a band together? Have you put together a team? You're now you're like Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards.
Some members seem to be forming.
Blind
in many ways. Yes.
Well, you're more like Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards,
Sure.
but that's okay. But you've got do you have the beginning of a team put together?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Do you know, Steve? Have you been part of this operation?
Yes, I've been following.
Have you been participating in this operation? Or no?
I think I have to, right?
I think you have to. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, keep us up. Keep people updated on that. Did you have anything else to say? No. I know you don't want to.
Don't want to give too much away.
I understand, but do you have ideas, plans? This is your. I'm handing this to you. I gave you yesterday this assignment.
Yes, and I
48 hours, 72 a week's notice. I gave you before this thing happened. 2 weeks notice.
There's a tightrope walk that I have to pull off that I'm not.
You're a master at that.
That's true.
Well,
I'm very nimble.
You're. Okay. Yes, but it's.
But I will do it.
Yes.
Something will be done.
Okay, good.
The level of quality. I always deliver. It's just a matter of the quality.
It's usually not good, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Could be sitting in the lobby periscoping.
Exactly. Who knows?
Well, he may not be be no lobby that doesn't know what we're doing, right? Nobody knows what we're doing,
right.
So it may not be a lobby at all. Fine, okay. Will Simply Safe be needed? Perhaps.
You never know.
Okay, good. Go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. Free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial for what, you ask? Pretty simple. Protection. There's a great... Go to YouTube again. Look up Bruce Springsteen, Protection. Would you please? It's a song that he wrote for Donna Summer, but he did a version of it himself. You have that, Steve?
Very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't believe how quickly you got that up.
This is unreleased, by the way.
Wow.
It's got that little disco feel, late 70s, but he did a version himself. Yeah.
I like
Steve,
it. I can tap it to
crack
it.
it up, Dave, would you please? Thanks. Night after night, I keep holding on. But you leave me so lonely. Come on, Steve. Thing you're saying, I think it's all some evil game you're playing. Should be the Simply Safe theme. Think about you. You got me believing that I can't live without you. Here we go. I can't help it. You're my protection. That's what I need. Simply Safe. We'll save you from getting killed. Protection. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Simply Safe. Thank you, Donna Summer.
Kevin from Bristol and Mouse Murchison might have to get to work.
It's true. I believe Donna Summer has expired.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think that's true. Do you know who Donna Summer is or no?
Yes.
Okay. The Queen of Disco.
Yes, of course.
I believe also born and raised in Boston, Massachusetts.
My God.
I'm just saying. This is something for everybody here. Simply Safe.
When's her birthday?
Yeah, she's long gone. She died in 2012.
Jesus,
Long
is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But certainly not forgotten.
He was 83 when that happened. He remembers that. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk for protection, as Bruce Springsteen wrote. Was she born in Boston?
Let me go back.
Get to the bottom of this.
Yes, she was. She was born in Boston, Massachusetts on December 31st, 1948.
Well,
December 31st, 1948. Gee, she died a young lady. That's too bad. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Again, we talk about it all the time. They've been a great sponsor for the show, almost, I think, since the second or third week. So if you want your house protected, a better protection, you don't want to get robbed. You don't want to get things to happen. You don't want your dogs, to get its throat slit or something, right? I don't think, right? Or do you? I don't
think you do.
Well, if you don't, then go to simplysafe.com. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. Let's get to it. Let's get to the big story of the day. Mike versus Mike. Geary v. Francesa.
Well, we also have that, and we have Fartgate to get into.
Well, that's a couple of days old, though, isn't it?
Well, we haven't discussed it.
Well, no, we don't feel the need to necessarily. Well, if you want to discuss it, that's fine. It's your show, not mine. Let me just say, first of all, I don't do this often on the show. Howard Stern used to do this all the time. Nice hand to my friends at Entercom. Bringing Francesa back.
Oh,
Paying
a genius move.
Paying him a shitload of money, millions and millions of dollars to basically light the station on fire.
Yeah.
Bring his own ratings down. He's getting his ass kicked by Michael Kay. And then they're these dumbest fucks of all, the radio.com Entercom people say, all right, he's super old, he's out of touch, he's bleeding audience. These old people are turning 55, which means you're 1,000 in the radio world, every single day. Where's a place that we can put this guy where the young people really, how about we go to an app, radio.com. So he's going to go to a place.
Contract, pal? Fine, but no one will hear you.
He goes to a place where nobody who listens to him will.
No.
I can't even find the fucking thing.
No
chance. Total failure. This has been a complete disaster. Their stock has gone down 70% in the last year. They're fucking dead. And Francesa, they brought back for some reason. I know we all joke around. It's fucking awful.
Well, when you say bleeding, he's getting better ratings than Maggie and Bart would be getting in that spot.
Sure,
No?
but for 30 times the price.
Sure.
30 times the price.
What do you think he's making yearly?
He made less than he did before, $3 million. I'd say $2 or $3 million.
Probably fair.
And he's going to do this thing where he's saying obviously they pushed him out. I mean, the ratings suck.
No, they did not. No one pushed him out.
I heard. And he doesn't, and his thing is, he's like so fucking humorless. It is unbelievable. I mean,
well, that's where the Fartgate thing does come into play, because he's addressing it with this seriousness.
That's true. I mean, he did fart. I mean, that's not even, like, the guy fucking farted. Who cares? He farted.
I don't know.
If I farted on the air, I burp, I'd be like, I fucking farted. Like, human beings.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Okay, they're writing about this? So it's like you fucking farted on the, who cares? You
ridiculous.
You have the sound here.
Wait a second. I'm going to read the headline. Mike Francesa appears to fart while ripping Adam Gase. Now, here's the thing. The 5-minute morning, which Anthony tapes in the morning, first of all, it didn't happen. It's a complete lie. Which lies all
Imagine
the time.
addressing this with seriousness.
That's not a credible denial.
That's it. This is not how I'm going to get this out of the way.
Sounds like fucking Ron Ziegler defending Nixon in like 74. Like you fucking farted.
And now let's cut to the bullshit here. I know there's been a lot of.
I love this. Like,
this.
this 5-minute thing I do with. What the fuck are you talking about? You fart. Like, gas came out of your body and into the air. You're about 95 years old. You're 3 million pounds. You fucking fart.
But even if you're that embarrassed about it, just ignore it. Don't get angry about it in this weird, serious...
But the thing about him is he gets off on the fact that the Daily News writes about it.
Right.
Because nobody loves himself more than Francesa.
He loves being talked about.
You know, he's thinking like, I farted, made headlines. Oh, yeah.
And his relevance is gone. Like, this Francesa, like, I feel like people don't even care about him anymore. Like, it's just a joke now. Like,
I don't think we'd ever see him if it wasn't for that Funhouse Twitter account that tweets the videos of him making a fool of himself.
For sure.
Well, that keeps him relevant. As much as he hates it, it keeps him relevant.
I mean, listen how old he sounds. Like, he sounds like he's 90 years old.
What's the thing that Francesa does where he's like, Mike in the car, go ahead, Mike.
Go ahead.
What is that?
It's just, he's trying to make it seem like he's better than he's just disgusting.
Yeah,
he's
higher
above it all.
All right, I guess we'll do this.
And he's the biggest sporto who has ever lived, ever.
Yes. But I'll say this. With Francesa, I don't mind it as much with a lot of the guys because I believe that that's all he
cares
consumes.
about. Yeah, and I mean, and he and Russo had had a great show for years. It was a great show. But Mad Dog was the key to the show. He was the key. He was the energy. He was the engine. He had a sense of humor. He could laugh at himself. He made Francesa
and the
laugh at
dynamic
himself.
of crazy energy and
serious,
zero energy at all.
It was a straight guy, and and Russo was the punchline, that whole thing. So yesterday, it finally happened. On the day that Francesa announced he's leaving, he gets a call from, I thought, an enemy at first.
No.
Kelly in Manhattan. But turns out to be a big moment. And by the way, a good morning to his producer who's driving, listening to the show as he does every day.
Okay, you got that vibe as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, I can confirm that that is the case.
You can tell. Oh, no, he has a show out of Boston. It's on... I don't know where it is.
It's somewhere.
How about we play the sound of it and then we react to it, guys? Is that better than you guys doing the pressure of the call or no? Jesus Christ.
But here's what it would have sounded like.
Kelly in Manhattan. What's up, Kelly?
There it is.
Mike? Hey, it's a shame
I love
you're
that.
leaving.
That sound is great. Now, what's your nerve level
What's
here?
up, Kelly? So very nervous.
Can you believe that is actually happening?
There was a lot. I thought yesterday I almost didn't even try because I thought there's no way I'm going to get in because everyone's going to be calling because it's the big announcement.
Right. Well, we were driving home yesterday and we were like, don't you feel like there's kind of a hole in your life now that we don't have prank calls?
No, for sure. Yeah. There definitely is.
So my second try around 4 p.m., I got right through and the guy says, what do you want to talk about? And I didn't expect to get through, so I didn't really say anything. I said, I heard Francesa talking about Eli. Does he really think he should be? And I'm mid-sentence, and he goes, all right, turn your radio down. I was like...
I've just given up.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
And then I didn't even have to hold that long. I was like the second caller he took.
Jesus. It's
so
not good
I was
for
like,
Mike. I mean, all Mike cares about is phone calls.
I know.
What's he going to do on an app? Do we have some sound from the radio.com app we can play later?
He'll die. Yeah, we've got a bunch of the podcasts.
Oh, it's going to... I mean,
old podcasts.
He'll be replacing.
He will have 500 listeners? 700? I mean, maybe 2,000, whatever. I mean, it's going to be embarrassing.
I mean, think what percentage of his radio audience is just going to lose him. They're not going to be able to find him.
They'll just listen to Michael Kay or Maggie and Bart or whoever the fuck they put in there.
I know he gets all worked up, but he'll never release the totals. But people, remember, I was at Entercom, and I was in New York a bunch of times, and they told me that Francesa's app at that time was fucking embarrassing. 3 digits. Like, nobody was $9 a month.
Well, he did that. It probably was at 3 digits because he did that thing where he's like, if it's not over 50, I'll pay you $10,000.
Is that what he said? 50?
Yeah.
50. Which is $400 a month. That's great.
I remember when Howie went from 6:80 a.m. to 15:10 a.m., we had people who couldn't find him. And it's just like a different spot on the AM dial.
Yeah, some people just bail.
Going to a fucking app you're asking a lot from your listeners.
Yeah, it's not like me. Like I, went from left radio and then went to a pretty already recognized platform. And, it's a younger audience.
Well, there's also a thing. I mean, your numbers would be lower if you weren't on a podcast, but on an app where people,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like you're on iTunes and Spotify.
Yeah, people
and
have to. Also, people have to pay for. It's yes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt. All right, let me hear more from Kelly.
Kelly in Manhattan. What's up, Kelly?
What's up, Mike? Hey, it's a shame you're leaving. Is it true that Kirk Minihane pushed you out?
Who did what? Talk English.
Who?
Oh, the indignance. Like, yeah.
I know he's in his own world. I do wonder sometimes. I met him once. Like, does a guy like Francesa even... I was in Boston, number one. Does he know? Because I care about radio. Maybe he just doesn't care? I don't know.
I think when you're in radio, you know other radio people.
I guess,
right?
but I wouldn't know who's number one in Chicago.
True.
But New York and Boston is different, I think.
It is, yeah.
I know a couple of guys in different... But not really. I couldn't tell you number one in fucking... Dallas is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Francesa didn't know.
He just seems like an
who
asshole.
Felger and Maz were now or whatever, yeah.
Right, like he knows who, Eddie Andelman is or Dale Arnold or guys from when he started.
He knows Michael Kay, the guy breathing down his neck.
The guy beating him right now. It's fucking another terrible show. All right, go ahead.
And push you out?
Who did what? I mean, talk English.
Kirk Minihane he pushed you out of your job?
Who is he?
Kirk Minihane. Isn't that who Entercom's been in to replace you? No? Kirk Minihane, Blind Mike, Steve Robinson?
I don't even know who they
The whole
are.
gang coming.
Listen.
In Boston.
Okay. Push me out of my job. I've been in my job for 30 years, 30-something years. I leave when I want to leave. Okay, they asked me to stay they asked me to stay for life if I would. I said no. I said it's enough. But I mean, after 30 years of my job, to phrase it that somebody would push you out of your job just shows that you're a total moron. I mean, but that's that's what you get sometimes. I mean, that's part of it. That I mean, it doesn't work that way. And the guy who replaced me, I don't even know who he is. So, but you probably
I think that was planted. They'll play that on the show tomorrow.
Oh, he got a show, the guy?
Weird that he would know.
I think it's on. I don't know where it is.
There was a bee there. Did you hear that? I think it's
it's on a bill.
I think it's a planted call. I think they'll do as part of their phony.
They call him Podcast Jesus. There was a prayer vigil on Saturday.
Yeah. I cut him off, but he was going to say I mean, I don't know what he was going to say.
Why can't he just say, they're guys from Barstool. Like they're like you. Like they're not. This is all.
That's the other thing is he just did a pizza review with Portnoy. Like, why? What's the problem?
Two other touch morons.
Yeah.
Guys, times have passed them by, but
who's the producer?
What's his name? Like Monzo, I think.
Oh.
Brian Monzo, right? I think
that sounds familiar.
I think that's his name. I think that's his name. Yeah. I mean, I know I know he listens. Like it's just. Was he afraid of Francesa like yelling back at him? Or like, who fucking cares? Francesa would be like Francesa was really upset about it. I mean, for him, he was kind of like what, but. The idea that Entercom asked him to stay for life seems a little unrealistic to me.
Yeah.
I don't think. What a disaster the second run was. Oh, when did he come back?
2 years ago?
Is that long now?
Well, almost. It was like March of
18?
2018, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was back. I was still on the air when he was back.
Yeah, he went off on December, and I think it was only 3 months that he took off.
Oh, my God. I thought it was 19. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you guys talk. I remember listening to you and Jerry talk about CMB. So
it was a disaster.
Still on the air.
Yeah, total disaster.
Yeah, I think it was May 2018.
May of 2018. Came back in May? Jeez, what a weird run. And he's done. When's he done? Did he give an out date?
December. I don't know the date.
December. And they'll just hire somebody else who sucks at the fan to replace him.
Well, the rumor I heard was that they're just going to move one of the midday guys, Evan Roberts, with Maggie and Bart.
I mean,
so just back to what they were before.
What you're seeing now, and it's interesting, is Entercom, from a radio perspective, Entercom's losing money left and right. They're getting no traction. This radio.com thing's a disaster. These podcasts are a disaster. Ratings across the country are a disaster. Getting rid of guys like me, whoever. They're getting away from that sort of thing. And they're cutting money like crazy. So Francesa makes just say $3 million. And Evan Roberts probably makes, I don't know, 200,000, 150. Sure. So they just they'll slide him in there, save money. And they might lose a couple of advertisers, but probably not. And nothing will really change. The ratings will go down a little bit, but not a lot.
Yeah.
It's like an EI. The ratings went down a lot when I left. With Jerry Mutt.
Yeah.
They were actually up with Craig Hill, but that's more of a Jerry situation. I'm kidding. But like they saved a bunch of money. They got rid of me. I was making more than anybody. They got rid of Jerry.
Right.
And now they're saving money, you know? And I mean, Jerry's a great radio talent. I'm the best in the history of the city, but they don't care about
They're
that.
okay with
Yeah, they don't care.
If they're making some sort of money, then
I mean, they have the Lou
difference?
Maloneys and Dale Arnolds of the world, and they'll be fine.
They also can't figure out their sports streaming rights. Like you can't stream some of the games that they have radio rights to.
Oh, really?
Online. Yeah, that's like one of their big obstacles to actually doing good sports coverage with their
Who
partners.
wants to listen to a game on the radio anyway? For what? Like basketball?
Well, I mean, I'd like to be able to stream the radio broadcast so we can replay
So you can mock them?
here.
Yes. But I don't get the other.
Important for me.
I mean, nobody under the age of 54 listens to baseball on the radio.
I mean, it's only if you have to be in the car at that time.
But even then,
If you're in the car and there's nothing else on.
yeah.
listen to a fucking podcast. Right? I listen to the fucking wind outside. It doesn't. I don't know. I mean, that's fine.
Football on the radio seems bizarre only because it's appointment viewing.
Yeah,
Like, there's
yeah.
no one that wants to listen to that's in their car at that time.
I'm always amazed. 98.5 was our rival when I was at EEI, and I was always amazed at the massive number they would do for football games.
Really?
I'd see the numbers, and they were massive. They do 30s and 40s, and
I guess it's just people that have to be in their car and
I
tailgating.
mean, the number is the amount of listeners are lower because it's a weekend,
Right.
But Monday night game they would do huge, and I guess that I understand. People are driving home or whatever.
Yeah.
But that seems like a thing to me. You're right. Like that's whatever. The Sunday night game against Baltimore, fans put their whole day around that.
But it is more so even, I guess people in the car are even fake Patriots fans who are like, oh, check out the game. Whereas with the Red Sox, no one's doing that,
I guess that's true. But yeah, boy, Francesa was not playing along at all.
No.
Like,
see, I didn't know.
I don't think anybody really thought that, Mike, that
Kirk
me and
Minihane
Steve and
first
Blind
time.
Mike were going to replace you in New York City. Like,
Yeah.
what is he
Afterwards,
doing?
I didn't know if I should have just done. I knew that would piss him off, so that's why I said that.
Right.
I didn't know if maybe it would be better to just drop a bunch of references that he wouldn't understand.
No, that was good. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
You gave it the C+. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I thought you could have worked in a white whale.
That's true.
maybe I should have. Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like Captain Ahab here.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, does it feel like you've now climbed the mountain?
It feels like really I have nothing else to live for.
You've done it all.
Yeah, it's
Done it
just
all.
in such a short time on this program, I've done everything I've set out to accomplish.
It's such a weird job in existence where, like, the three of us just talk, right? So, but it's a weird existence where he's sitting there by himself now, which is what he wanted. Like, he really pushed Chris Russo out. He just wanted to sit there like a lump and just be like, whatever, Tom and Syosset. What do you got?
I think you said this to KFC a couple of months ago that there's something happens to your brain when you're sitting in a room talking to yourself.
I've seen it half a mile from here at McLean, and I've seen it in the fucking studio at EI. It doesn't, when you're sitting there by yourself, it is the weirdest experience. It's one thing to do a podcast by yourself when you're monologuing. That is actually that's a little different. It's just different when you sit there and you're like, oh God, thank God there it is. It's okay. Yeah. Yep. Glenn in Abington. How you doing? Yeah. Hey, in the weekends, I don't know who the fuck you are. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? Yeah, I just want to say, I think the Red Sox need to shore up that, and if they can make a trade and get that third star, they got a real chance in the postseason.
Oh, that's a great point.
I mean, yeah, sure, fine, great, yeah. Who are you going to get? You want to raid the farm system? Fine. Yeah, then 2 years from now, if they raid the farm system and the farm system stinks, they can't make a trade. Don't call me back and complain.
Where are the prospects?
Because you wanted this trade. If you wanted this trade, no complaining. Can't do it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's go to Mike right now. Mike, what do you got?
Hey, I want to know, do you think the Patriots will rebound after this loss, or the offense is looking pretty bad?
Offense is looking bad. Great, yeah. I love these people. They're 8-1.
I just
They're
mean they don't
8-1.
have
They're
any
8-1.
receivers.
We've heard enough from you. They're 8-1. They're 8-1. They won the Super Bowl.
You
They won
haven't
the Super
hung up
Bowl.
on me
They won the Super Bowl last
Why
year.
am I still on the line?
I mean, I don't know why we're taking these calls. Bang the calls off. They're 8-1. I mean, when I grew up, if somebody walked up to me and said, Kirk Minihane, Patriots can be 8-1, there can be people calling and complaining.
Oh, what did S.C. Robinson write about this?
I'm not. I can't handle those guys. I don't even know who that is. What is that? What is that? What are we doing here? What is that? What is this? Some sort of joke?
VLS KMS.
What are you, a moron? You're a moron. Did Portnoy call you a moron too, or no?
No, just a blind fat fuck.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up, you blind fat fuck.
Yeah, there we go.
That's too bad.
All my idols insult me, Although, to be fair, you said Francesa is a weird job sitting in a room taking call. The guy who he's answering has a bizarre job where I'm sitting at home holding
true.
all
That's a
day.
good point.
Is he going to talk to me?
But you know what? This is attempted comedy attached to it. Like, you're trying to have a good time.
Like you got a bigger rush out of doing that phone call than he got out of doing his entire show.
True, yeah.
I know, he just seems so unhappy. I don't know. It's not.
But he also loves it because then people say, oh, Pope, you're the best.
Yeah. And what's he good at now?
I don't know.
I don't think he was ever great. Like, I thought Russo was great, and I thought Francesa was fine. Like, that was always my dynamic. I thought Russo was just a singular, insane talent.
Well, I guess what he's good at, and maybe there's him doing it on purpose now, but like the funniest part of his show is that him responding to prank calls or people who bother him, or
I guess.
Oh, it definitely gets old.
Being a dick to callers, it just kind of gets old.
Yeah. That's the thing is, I've never listened to a Francesa show. I listen to Funhouse clips, so I really don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Francesa used to do. I would listen to do that NFL Sunday show, and it was like the same thing. It was just so dry, and it was like because those guys hate each other so much. Russo would do a show by himself on Saturdays.
Yeah, and Francesa would do it alone on Sundays.
Yeah, and they just wanted to do shows not with each other. That's how much they wanted to do it.
But you've got experience doing a radio broadcast with people you don't like.
Yeah,
how does it work?
It's uncomfortable. I mean, but it's but
it's got to be strange to fake. Like,
you never pretended.
I never
like
got the sense you and John Dennis loved each other.
Well, we talk about in the air that we didn't like each other.
Yes, but I'm saying you two would have conversations where I was like, I can't necessarily tell these guys hate each other or aren't talking off air or anything like that.
True, but I mean,
I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Like, pull it off well.
But just do it. Like, what are you can't sit around all day and be like, I'm not talking to you. Like, you go to the commercial, you wouldn't talk, and it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
But like, those guys wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, they would go months without talking to each other. I remember I had Russo on the old podcast. He said once they went 6 months without talking to each other. They'd go on the air and they'd be like, well, fucking talking about whatever, Alfonso Soriano for 4 hours.
But the best was, and like when you watch that 30 for 30, you think there's going to be some salacious gossip. It's like, oh, we argued about the Jets in 1994.
Yeah, they would get mad about
speak for 6 months.
Yeah, they would get mad about stupid stuff like that. And I will say, where I give radio.com credit, I don't want to give them credit a lot, is what?
I just know where this is going.
Their social media presence is massive.
Oh, really?
Astonishing. With a young,
maybe they'll be able to turn the kids on.
I think they will. The thing is, a young app-oriented, tech-oriented firm, when they're making this big pivot, they need to be strong in social media.
Well, you bring in like, you have a chance to make, say, a Kirk Minihane happy, right? Mm-hmm. Who is probably 20 years younger than Francesa, has a rabid fan base that's younger than Francesa's fan base, knows how to do podcasts, knows how to work that stuff, is far more creative, and would go outside. So what they're going to do with Francesa is, hey, instead of talking about listening to the Jets and the Giants, go to the radio.com app and listen to Francesa talk about the Jets and the Giants. Whereas I was going to do something like this in my mind on that. They decided to go the Francesa way. Much smarter move. This is radio.com sports Twitter account at RDC Sports, which blocked me, by the way. I found out yesterday.
Great.
Had a poll up. Hashtag Trivia Tuesday, which we should probably start doing, just as a fucking tip to you guys. Well, I mean, I like trivia. Give me a little trivia, Mike.
Oh, I'm not good at this when you put me on the spot. How many dingers did Mookie Betts hit this year?
I have no idea.
Nah.
Wouldn't know. Don't know. Don't even know what that is.
Well, you failed Trivia Tuesday.
What's the answer?
I don't know.
Okay.
28, I think.
Sure. Okay, great. When's the last time the preseason number one team on the NCAA Division I men's basketball championship? First of all, great question. I mean, that's something
I've already forgotten what the question is.
It's a great question. People like. The one thing I'll say about that question is the only criticism I would have. It's something people are asking too much. So like, I'll know right away because everyone's. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I know.
But you've got to click to find the
right.
answer.
0809's the answer. 57%. How they got to 57% is quite a piece of work because 12 hours into the poll, they had 7 votes. And I think I retweeted, who was it? One of the accounts. She's
617 report.
617 report. Great parody account. Basically tweeted like 4 just random words. Wasn't it like a question or something?
Vote in this poll.
Yeah, and that got more votes within like the first minute, 90 seconds.
Yeah. I'm just going to say David Fields, he's the next Mark Zuckerberg.
He is.
He's a genius.
He is. I mean,
there's also an odd thing about doing a trivia contest online that there's no benefit of winning. Like, what is I don't understand. Who's that for?
Yeah, I don't really get that.
Well, I mean, you got to imagine there's some guy who just graduated from high school and they're like, hey, guy, run this Twitter account.
Yeah. Almost like Kirk's intern.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's true. It's kind of like, and I would talk to these people who put this stuff together. And I'll give them the vision of what I wanted my show to be, and they'd be nodding, but I could see in their eyes like, that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You are fucking crazy. Get out of here.
Yeah. So where do you see Trivia Tuesday working into this whole prank call
it's a big
situation?
Factor. I mean,
well, I remember the meeting I had with you where I was like, can I just I'll do it for free. I'll just start running the social media for the show. And Carlson, I could tell, was kind of like, Yeah.
I also wasn't crazy about
let's
that.
hold
either.
off on that.
I also wasn't crazy about that either because it was free. I wanted to pay you, and it's the kind of thing where if you get a job, then you go and do something else,
Right.
and it's
but I was kind of like, let me. What is the hesitancy here? You know.
Well, I think that was it.
Yeah.
I was actually with them on that one to some extent because I wanted it to be a professional outfit. Like I wanted to. I also knew in the back of my mind there's a good chance it wasn't going to happen.
That's what the vibe I got. Yeah.
You know, let's call. You want to do trivia Wednesday? Let's call somebody.
All right.
What do you want to call? You have any trivia theme songs, Mike? Any music? You know what, Steve?
What we call?
Pick a random number.
It's early in the show for this.
What do you want? What do you want me to do? What do you mean? What do you want me to do? How do I do this? How many numbers? I wish we had that. Can you find that sound and put up on the YouTube page?
There wasn't real sound of it.
Oh, it wasn't?
He wasn't on mic.
Oh,
so it was just for you and I, really.
Good enough. He's so confused.
But I do think things take time, and there was another Cullinane classic going up there today.
Just a random number?
Yeah.
Someone's going to answer.
I feel like we get a lot of numbers that aren't numbers.
Hello.
Well, this number is a number.
Thank you, Steve. It's good to have him here. We're doing Trivia Wednesday. How come on these other shows that get first ring they pick up?
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed, as the called party...
Go ahead. Not going anywhere.
I can think...
Yeah?
I can think of a random number.
You can?
Yeah, we probably can't use it, though.
Why? Who is it?
I was just going to have you call the Entercom main line.
Oh, why not?
Hey, who won the Masters in 1978?
It's a good guy, Gary Player.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that is right, actually.
Wow.
I can tell you won the Masters any year. That's one of the things I know. That's about it.
94.
Jose Maria Olazabal.
I have no idea if this is right, but it's impressive. If
He did. Jose Maria Olazabal beat Tom Lehman.
2002.
Tiger Woods.
That's it. Well, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. 79.
79. Fuzzy Zeller, the only player to win in this, other than the first year they did it, in his first Masters appearance.
Wow.
There you go.
I'd love these to all be wrong. That would make me happy.
Just look them up. That's the one thing I'm telling you. Masters and Academy Awards.
And who you saw movies with.
And who I saw movies with.
Yeah.
And the Kevin Bacon game.
If you require additional assistance.
You suck at this, Steve.
We do require. Tell them we do require additional assistance.
I just want to ask a trivia question. That's all. Can we fucking play Trivia Wednesday? I mean, this is important. We're going to give away stuff. This is a big chance for somebody to win something.
Oh, man. Warthog would be good at Trivia Wednesday. Can't stump him.
Good at anything. It's weird that no one answers. I mean, I know it's...
We also may not be dialing people with
guess.
functioning numbers. But we live in the age of telemarketers.
Fine.
You know?
They don't want to do trivia. They don't want to do trivia. That's fine.
Yeah.
You just dial completely random numbers or no?
Yeah.
Nobody you knew?
Nope.
Why don't you dial somebody you know in your life that we don't know who'd be willing to answer the phone?
That's fun.
I have no friend.
I was sent here on a mission.
Comrade Boris Dye, 2006. Tender age 82 in my arms. He was my brother.
I listened to that Ben Robinson argument for the first time in a long time yesterday.
Ooh. Is that the person we're calling right now?
Steve?
Hey, Neil, this is Steve. You're live to tape on the Kirk Minihane Show for Trivia Wednesday.
Fantastic.
Who the hell am I speaking to?
Neil.
This is my friend Neil W. McCabe.
Who's that? Why do I
The
know
real
that name?
deal, Neil McCabe.
Who's Neil McCabe?
His son's
Morning,
a fan
man.
of the show.
His son's a fan of the show?
Yeah, he was at the rally.
How do you know?
And my dear brother.
How do you know Steve?
Steve and I worked together at Human Events, and in fact, we got a great Drudge hit, which forced the Democrats to pull a natural gas subsidy bill.
Okay, great.
I don't want to point this out. Steve worked for a company called Human Events.
What's Human Events,
Interesting.
Neil?
From a robot.
What is that? What is that, Neil?
For 70 years, Human Events was a national political newspaper, and now it's a website.
Steve was there when it started.
How long have you known Steve for?
maybe 7 years.
Okay, so you know him as S.E. Robinson. You met him as Steve Robinson.
Yeah, I knew. I always called him Steve.
You did. Okay.
S.E. sounds like S.E. Hinton, which
That's
is
right.
kind of weird.
S.E. Hinton's actually a woman too, which I didn't know as a kid when I read The Outsiders. Just parenthetically, did you know that?
They dropped that on us after we finished the book. That was like the big reveal.
Okay,
this is scintillating stuff.
I'll give you the trivia right now. Who directed the theatrical film The Outsiders?
I don't know that.
Right.
Well, sorry, Neil. Thanks for coming on Trivia
Well,
Wednesday.
Neil, thanks for joining us at Trivia Wednesday. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you later.
Hey, thank you very much, Neil.
Francis Ford Coppola directed The Outsiders. There you go. Trivia
those
Wednesday.
of you playing at home.
Trivia Wednesday, brought to you by the Human Foundation. What's it called?
Human Events.
What is Human Events?
It was Ronald Reagan's favorite newspaper.
God.
How old is Neil, by the way?
He's got to be in his 50s, I think.
Yeah, when I was 30, I had a bunch of friends. Mike, how many friends do you... first of all, how old are you now, Steve?
30.
Okay, so 7 years ago, you were 23 and he was late 40s. Mike, how many friends do you have do you hang out with in your early 50s?
Me and Jerry Callahan get together all the time.
Early 50s. Sounds like you guys... I mean, he seems like a guy who's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Like, what do you do? What do you guys... When you hang... You guys go to dinner ever? Or?
Yeah, we had occasionally. Well, that's back when I lived in D.C. He lives in D.C. now.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The real deal.
Do I feel like I've seen his name on social media or no?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's good background for the parody account. Location, Washington, D.C.
It's great. Steve scrolls down. He's like, let me think of my best friend.
No, I just look through my texts.
How often do you text him?
Well, he was texting me about his brother and son coming to the vigil.
Oh, they
I
were
was
there?
texting him on Saturday. Yeah.
Who were they?
Yeah, they were both there. I don't know if you met them.
They must have met everybody. No, I didn't meet them?
No, I don't think they were able to come to the event after.
Pizza after.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They seem like they're nice guys?
Yeah.
How old's his son?
About my age, I would think.
Maybe
Maybe
you should
younger.
just hang out with him. No? Does that
Well,
seem
I
like...
didn't know him.
Let me scroll through my phone.
But I sure would like to.
Let me scroll. It'd be me now being like, let me scroll through my phone. Oh, yeah, that's my good friend. He's 72. Let's give him a call.
Oh.
He seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
But it doesn't seem like there's a lot of...
Good
I don't
sport.
know.
That's why I called him.
Any
He would
humor
play
there
ball.
or no?
Yeah, he would play ball.
What do you mean by that? I didn't sense a lot of ball playing. What do you mean?
He jumped right in and went for the trivia.
He did. It was a good move because he's older, so he answered the phone. Although he knows who you are.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good lesson for the next time I receive a phone call. He answered Steve. I usually go, hello? Who is
Imagine
this?
would you have shit your pants if he had been like, da or some Russian? I mean, hey Steve, how's it going?
Or is the mission complete?
The cake is in the oven.
Turn it to broil.
What? So you worked on this? Is another job you had that I wasn't aware of?
Maybe, yeah.
You're a hustler. So this is while you were in D.C.
Yeah, while I was in D.C.
Were you doing this and the Revere thing at the same time?
Yeah, kind of. I was working at a publishing company, and I basically did some moonlighting as a reporter because I was in sales, and I would rather be in reporting.
You did some. The guy's a hustler, I gotta say.
Makes you wonder why he's losing all these jobs. You know?
Yeah, what happened there?
No, I moved on. I got a job I was working at Regnery Publishing, and
Comedy came a calling.
I got a job
So
for
my buddy
Owl
Matt
Records.
Lauer said, I'm moving on from the Today Show.
You got a job where, Steve? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in the way of your biography.
I got a job working for the son of the founder of the company. A little bit of a promotion.
Well, la-di-da.
Excuse me.
What happened there? You're not there today.
The Paul Revere Foundation had funding problems.
That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. I almost think we should do a thing every day where we call some of these from Steve's life. I mean, they're not real anyway.
A little background.
I mean, just so you know, that's more of an actor than any of these other fucking radios. Steve definitely hired somebody right there.
I don't know if I have the resources to fund all the actors for that.
Because if you notice, Neil didn't interrupt us at all. It was pretty clean.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yes, I remember Steve. Sure.
Before the call, Steve just sent a text that said, it's time.
No, I wasn't even using my phone. I was just playing the drops.
Oh, sure. Yes, Steve's a great friend of mine. And we're both from America, the United States of.
Steve Robinson is a great friend of mine.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Are you going to play too cool to talk about the Epstein
No,
story?
no. I just don't know the angle that's different than anybody else's angle. Because I think everybody is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to come at it from... And I know Mike will give a different perspective on Epstein, obviously.
Well, I think it's...
But,
My man is a martyr.
I mean, what's the angle that no one's talking about with this story?
I don't know. You could start with her statement. I think her statement's pretty fucking pathetic.
Well, I mean, yeah, but what do you? I mean, you think she wrote that?
I mean, what do you do if you're in her shoes? She can't stay with ABC, can't she?
The only thing I would say about this is, I dug in semi-deep on this, right?
Onto the Dershowitz side.
Yeah, just I did a lot. The one thing that nobody talks about in this, does everybody know what I'm talking about or no?
No, she probably set it up.
So Amy Robach, is that her name? Robach?
I think so, yeah.
You know Mike or no?
Robach.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it,
Basically, they cut. We have the sound, right? If we want to play at some point. It was like 7 minutes, right?
Yeah, the part, I mean, we don't have to play James O'Keefe.
Just give me the meat of it. She had worked on the story on Jeffrey Epstein for years, and Clinton and Dershowitz and the planes and
she had Virginia Roberts. She had the lawyer.
So she was talking. She thought off Mike.
Yeah.
Mike was hot, which is her mistake. I mean,
of course.
Or by the way,
well, maybe
it wasn't a mistake.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
So this surfaced yesterday, and this is her. She's an ABC News. She's like Good Morning America or something.
Yeah.
Talking about this.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story.
Real quick, that is hauntingly similar to what the people, if you read the Pharaoh book, which Steve does not want you to get.
Yeah, don't buy it.
They kept saying, that's what Oppenheim kept saying to him, like, to America, who's Harvey Weinstein? Who's Harvey Weinstein?
One of the most prolific rapists in American history.
Yeah,
sir.
I mean, it doesn't even, Pharaoh's argument was like, well, I mean, Dateline does stories on people literally not a single person knows.
Yeah, right.
This guy's a rapist. And by the way, if you say Harvey Weinstein in 2016 to 100 people, I would say 4 would know who he is. I mean, he was not famous like Bill Cosby, but he was a incredibly, maybe the most powerful person in the film industry, top 2 or 3 in the last quarter century.
And how many people knew about him in the West Coast media?
Oh, everybody.
Yeah,
in New York. He was New York's
regular
Miramax.
People might not know his name, but if you said
the guy
Harvey
who
Weinstein,
produced,
they said who, and you said the guy who produced Pulp Fiction,
Good
he
Will
owns
Hunting,
Miramax.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I mean, the list is endless. Honestly, the most important movie figure, top 3 in the last 25 years. Right? I mean, in terms of power.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, he's not, fame.
Not necessarily the creative.
But in terms of getting shit done, more than anybody, and a massive influencer. So, but he knew that was bullshit. But anyway, they're saying that to Amy Robach, but I mean, so what? Like, I mean, if he's raping kids, and Bill Clinton might be, according to her, Bill Clinton's involved and Dershowitz is involved. Gives a shit if nobody knows who he is. What does that matter?
Right.
Like, so
and he also,
what?
I mean, he had high-profile arrests years before that.
Yeah.
He's a prolific donor to politicians.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a public figure at that point.
Completely. Go ahead.
Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations.
Oh, sorry. That's the other thing.
So this is one of the fucked up angles.
Right.
on
What's
it.
his name?
Prince Philip.
Andrew, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Andrew,
Prince
yeah.
Philip is the Queen's husband, right?
Yeah,
Is he still kicking?
I think so. He's not allowed to drive anymore, but he's still around.
I think the last time they fucked was. Like, what if you had to guess the year?
How old is he? Do we know the age?
Philip and Elizabeth? Is Philip still alive? We're sure, right?
Yeah, Elizabeth is. She 93.
Yeah, I can see you being into that. I don't care about I'm like quite a Jerry Callahan level, but I'm not. Let me see. Queen Elizabeth. This would be a great trivia question.
Prince Philip is 98 years old.
Oh my goodness.
The Queen is 93. There you go, Steve.
It's death pools.
93.
I mean, I would say 20 years minimum, right?
They've not fucked in the 21st century.
I don't think so.
Post Diana, they have not fucked.
So you think he fucked at 78?
I don't know what.
I mean, you hear like STDs in nursing homes run rampant.
I guess there are medical advances.
Sure, but 90s seems strange.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In your 90s seems like that would be.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. 78 seems like
But they also seem like they don't have a marriage of great passion.
great chemistry. Yeah.
I'm going to say 1976.
Okay.
That's my guess.
How old's their?
I think that's fair.
Youngest child.
I don't know. Do they have anybody else other than Chaz? Who are the other kids?
not great.
I don't even know. I don't even know. Remember Prince Charles told Camilla Parker Bowles in that phone call he wanted to be her tampon? Remember that?
That's some fun imagery.
It's just very strange.
No, they have 4. They have Charles,
know.
Anne, Prince Edward, the Earl of Wessex, and Prince Andrew.
What a disgusting fucking I mean,
just a bunch of inbred fucking weirdos who have been worshipped their
total
whole lives.
Fucking scam artists.
And now think about this. They're the reason they stepped on the Epstein story, so they could have access to this family of fucking inbreds.
Talk to these idiots who say nothing. There's nothing I care about less than Meghan Markle. Like, who gives a fuck about
She's
any
a princess.
of this? Now, I get it for they're essentially like pornoi. They're like just,
They're the Davy Mouse.
Yeah, people go.
United
That's the
Kingdom.
reason why people go to England. They go. That's one of the reasons, right? It's a tourist attraction.
I think like American housewives love this shit.
Do they still?
I think so. I think the whole royal wedding stuff gets big ratings.
Yeah, I remember there was one of the royal weddings was when I was in college, and people like woke up at 7 a.m. to drink for it.
Well, it's probably Kate Middleton, right? That was like 8 or 9 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
But that's what they did. They stepped on the Epstein story so they could have access to Kate Middleton.
Which one did she marry? The old William?
Yes.
Yeah.
If he walked in here now and sat down, I wouldn't have a fucking thing to say to that guy. I'd be like, how's it going?
What's it like?
Yeah, you have a weird life.
You're a prince, huh?
He doesn't even have a last name, right? It's just a weird, just as strange as, your mom died. How's that going?
What was that like?
He's probably a nice guy, I guess, but he must have no connection to reality.
I don't know. He did go to Afghanistan.
I think his brother did.
Oh, okay.
The younger one.
I can't keep
yeah.
him straight.
Yeah. That's Harry.
Harry, I was going to say
I
Henry.
named my son after because I admire him so much.
Very,
I had to do it. Yeah,
that's very nice.
But always been a hero of mine. I guess it's just palace intrigue and tales old, but nobody like if Queen Elizabeth walked in here for a podcast, and I'd like if you can get her on, that'd be great.
All right.
I'm not supposed to kneel, right?
I mean, I think we fought a war, so you don't have to.
Right. I mean, the ego of somebody to expect people to kneel before them is incredible. I mean, I couldn't imagine ever doing that.
But you make us do it.
It's been 3 days since I've had somebody do that. I would never have... Laugh, goddammit. Thank you. But there's some minor satire attached to that. These people really think... I think they think that they're actually closer to God.
Well, they're royalty.
Right. But why are they royalty?
Because...
Queen Elizabeth's dad, by the way, is the stutterer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
I guess it was years ago, but I just
she's 93.
Yeah, right.
Did you ever watch that? Was it HBO series, the Queen? I think
that's on Netflix.
Netflix,
yeah. No,
it was awful.
Was it bad?
Awful.
People like it. It doesn't interest. I just don't care. I don't.
There's this weird obsession with
the
royal
Crown.
family.
You're talking
the Crown.
Yeah, the Crown.
The Queen was the one with Helen Mirren.
Okay,
yeah.
But I still
Which
don't
actually wasn't
understand.
bad.
I don't understand how Buckingham Palace has the juice to kill a story like this. And if they did try to pull strings to kill it, I mean, there's got to be a there, right?
Well, Prince Andrew is a good friend of Jeffrey Epstein. Was a good friend of the late Jeffrey Epstein. A very good friend.
So do you think now it's more likely that Prince Andrew had him snuffed out?
Hey, let's not go making accusations here. I
Just
think
ask
they're a
her a
couple of
question.
nice fellas.
Who, Epstein?
Yeah, he was a martyr.
Talk about the white whale. That's the one that Mike never got. I remember how upset he was that day.
I know.
I sent him a classy text, as I recall.
You did. You did.
Well, people in sad times. I mean, that was the first time he cried, remember? It wasn't for grandma. It was for
that was
Epstein
what really choked me. I knew this story was
You thought about Epstein.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to lose people that close. I mean,
Right.
that would be devastating for you.
Well,
All right, so let me hear more
he was
of
a patsy.
Let me hear more of Amy.
And threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything.
Regular Kirk Minihane.
86 that, Steve. Whoa. I was whatever the fuck he says. All right, Alan, I believe it. Whatever.
Now,
I thought about calling him today, but we should do trivia with him. I have his number.
get him on.
Alan, I know we got the Epstein stuff, but quickly. One record of the year in 1982. Do some Grammy stuff here first.
How many career yards did O.J. Simpson have?
Hey, you should know that. Was Dershowitz in the miniseries? I'm trying to remember.
Meaning, did someone play him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Did somebody play him? Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't
he was
remember.
in it briefly. Like, he was never
He
in the
wasn't in a
courtroom.
lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always... Travolta would go to him
Yeah.
for
that's
advice.
right. Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. All right, go ahead. And first of all, hold on. Imagine, like, if you're this woman and you're working on this story, and like, yeah, we have a chance to get Will and Kate on, so we're gonna spike this story.
Well, people were calling her like kind of a pussy for not being. But I think in her mind, this would be the case at any network, right? There's nothing she could do about it.
No, she could have gone out on her own. She had the story. It's not
I
like
guess.
ABC owns the story. If she
I
says,
guess,
fuck
but
you.
then do you have a career if you're just a solo woman who reported one story?
I think she could walk over to Fox News and say, hey, I've got a story about this huge
But
Democrat donor.
how about Alan Dershowitz?
And Alan Dershowitz.
So Fox News would be fine with Alan Dershowitz like that?
I think Fox News would
He's on
would have
TV.
run that
He's on
story.
Fox News every single day. They've never asked him about it.
I think Fox News would have loved to
Done
take down
Tucker
Jeff
900 times. They never asked him about it.
Jeff Epstein has been like
Jeff Epstein. Oh, interesting. Oh, that suggests a friendship in the past. I've never heard him called Jeff Epstein. Go ahead, continue.
J.E. Oddly enough.
Jeff has been talked about in right-wing media for over a decade just because of his donor connections.
Well, keep this in mind. As I wrote, now remember when I went to radio.com,
You tried to test the water.
They wanted me to write as well. And I wanted to do some investigative writing as well as doing the thing. So the first story I presented them, I've told you this, right? Did I send it to you or no?
Carlson told me the story.
Yeah. Carlson from the
From
radio show?
Entercom. Yeah, from Entercom.
Not Carlson the McKenzie.
No.
Okay. Just want to be clear. I wrote a whole story about how the Globe, because Shirley wrote this story when I left and just total fucking hit job. But somebody tweeted out yesterday, I hadn't read in a while. She read last night. It's just fucking disgusting. She's a disgusting human being. We'll get to her later. I wrote a story about Dershowitz's relationship with the Boston Globe. And I laid out, boy, Alan Dershowitz, who very well may be innocent. He claims his innocence, and that's fine. Had this relationship allegedly, and I used Virginia Roberts. I tried to contact her. This, and this. And the Globe, who claims to be believing victims and all this, used Dershowitz all the time. And Shirley she wound up losing her job at that position, but she was the editor of the op-ed page, I think.
Yeah, interim editor.
And then what's his face talked about taking a shit in some of the salmon or whatever it was.
Lucas O'Neill wanted to defile Bill Crystal's salmon.
That's right.
So they removed her from there. That gets you removed. But, having Dershowitz write op-eds, which, by the way, he's innocent until proven guilty, but they're double standard.
Yeah.
And Radio.com was like, we're not comfortable publishing this legally. And I remember thinking, that was in November. And I thought, well, this is really not going to work out.
Yeah.
So I'm at the same spot as her, where I could have been like, fuck you. I guess I could have taken that story somewhere else, but hers is a bigger bombshell, obviously. But I mean, it's like your mind at that
Where
point.
Where are you going to go?
Yeah, what do you do with it?
That was my only thing. Is the blame should be on ABC. I don't think this woman is really.
But here's the other thing:
now she's falling in line.
Here's the other thing: is I sent that story to a couple of other people, and they didn't want to run the deal. Like people,
that's true.
That's my
are
point.
just
Where's she going to go? She can't
Right.
go to CBS or. I mean, you said Fox, but who knows?
Yeah, you never know. So,
But it sounds like, if you have the woman and a lawyer and you have multiple sources and you have pictures and stuff, you have a little bit more evidence than just, digging up something online. I mean, I don't know what kind of exclusive interviews and material you had to support your allegations.
not like this. No, that's what I'm saying. That's definitely true.
She had the goods. I mean,
Right.
at least that's what she says.
Right.
But
that's the other part. But
It could also have gotten blown up over the
Right.
years, where it's like I had, everything. Where it wasn't necessarily the case.
Right. Let me hear some more.
The planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton. We had everything. I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now. Like every day I get more and more pissed because I'm just like, oh my God, it was what we had was unreal. Other women backing it up. Hey, yep. Brad Edwards, the attorney, 3 years ago, saying there will come a day when we will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific pedophile this country has ever known. I had it all 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say, and this is something that people don't talk about a lot, and I mentioned this in the story that I wrote, is if you said who's the most famous current author in America, you'd probably, after 6 guesses at the most, say James Patterson, right? I mean, sure. Prolific, whatever. He wrote a book about Epstein in 2016.
Right.
I read it. Jerry read it and gave it to me. I read it in 2016. And it had all this. Now, it didn't have Clinton, which is interesting because Patterson then wrote a book with Clinton a year or two ago. I don't remember that or not.
That is interesting.
So there wasn't mentions of Clinton at all, but it laid everything out. So I knew about this story for this. Steve's right. The idea of this
it's
story.
a very poorly kept secret.
Yeah, the idea of this. I mean, this is the most famous fiction writer, top 2 or 3 in America, wrote a book about this. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this is not some weird secret that just suddenly showed up. Now, the only argument I can make against this woman's case is I can see her being passionate, but I could see her being like, oh, this is great, wonderful, this is the best, because it's her story. But I could see legal being like, well, wait a minute, this, and this doesn't work. Fine Find this, make sure you nail this down, and we can go with it. My guess is that's not what happened.
I think the standards argument is bullshit because if you look at the other stories ABC has run with much less proof.
I don't disagree, but I'm saying I can understand that case.
It could also be...
What's Scott Zolak calling me at 8:30 in the morning?
Let's find out. Ask him some trivia questions.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, yes, you're right. But I could see that being...
The Kavanaugh stories, for example.
Sure. Well, so that's the thing, is they, it's the same exact thing as the Weinstein story. They were friends, they had relationships, and they buried this Epstein. It wasn't even because they liked Epstein. It's because of all the other characters.
Well,
Clinton.
Epstein also had blackmail on everybody.
True.
If even a tenth of the allegations are true, like if you know that Bill Clinton had sex with a 15-year-old girl,
right,
you've got some powerful blackmail hanging over his head.
Yes.
It might be self-destructive too, but he's going to pick up the phone when you call. He's going to do your favors.
Oh, absolutely. But But in the royal family, it's so once again people in power cover up Jeffrey Epstein, a serial rapist, and Harvey Weinstein, a serial rapist. I mean, if these put it this way, if NBC in 1988, say at the absolute pinnacle of power for the Cosby Show, knew the Cosby rape, NBC News knew they raped 4 women, say, they wouldn't run the story.
No.
I mean, that was a $1 billion industry, and they were not going to fuck with it. Like that's the way it works.
I mean, weren't there?
Lawsuits? Yeah. I mean, those were later. Like that one, the Andrea Constant was in the 90s.
Okay, I thought there was one. Oh, maybe
but it was.
90s, yeah.
But it was known. Again, talk about like Steve was saying it bad. That was known forever.
Yeah.
And the only reason the Epstein stuff is turning now is because they think it hurts Trump. Because his labor secretary was the attorney general in Florida who cut him a sweetheart deal.
Well, and it's been now it's such public information, and the Me Too era happened.
But I also think the way he died was so salacious that it ties into the whole, because nobody thinks he fucking killed himself.
No.
So I mean, there's that part of it now, and so there's that whole. Now he's become, instead of unknown, all of a sudden he's this big known guy. When this happens yesterday, it's the biggest story in the country for 6 hours or whatever.
You know what they said? Now he belongs to the ages.
That's true. Who said that?
Stanton.
That's true. Were you crying at that point?
A little bit.
Yeah. Amy Robach, we reached out to her.
Yes.
What time is she joining us? As a journalist, as the Epstein story, this is her statement, continued to unfold last summer, I was caught in a private moment of frustration.
Yeah, sure.
Private with her. I mean, I did TV for like 4 or 5 years, a couple of times a week. I know Steve's never done TV. SC has done TV.
Right.
You know when you're in there.
Yeah.
I know I'm not a TV professional. You know everything. That's the one thing they tell you. Don't say anything. She was very well aware. She wanted to get that out there.
Oh, it seems like it.
No question. I was upset that an important interview I conducted with Virginia Roberts didn't air because we could not obtain sufficient evidence to meet ABC's standards about her allegations. My comments about Prince Andrew and her allegation that she had seen Bill Clinton on Epstein's private island were in reference to what Virginia Roberts said at that interview in 2015. Now, I will say this about the statement. She's giving you a lot of information right there.
Sure.
I mean, she's telling you that this woman says that Clinton was on his private island in 2015. What do you think, if he was there, was going on that island in 2015?
Who knows?
A little golf?
Horseplay.
Yeah.
People horsing
Clinton's
around.
begging for money, definitely.
Also that. I was referencing the allegations, not what ABC News had verified through our reporting. The interview itself, while I was disappointed it didn't air, didn't meet our standards. In the years since, no one has ever told me or the team to stop reporting on Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I mean, first of all, like once they spike it, you know it's over anyway. And we've continued to aggressively pursue this important story.
Yeah. See, I just think of Brian Ross. And when she says reporting standards, I think of Brian Ross. He's the guy who said after the Colorado movie shooting happened, he looked up on Facebook the name of the shooter and was like, "Oh, this guy's a Tea Party guy," and just reported it immediately.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then
he got suspended for that, though.
Yeah, he got suspended for that, and then he comes back, and then he does some fake news reporting about the Trump administration, crushes the stock market. And then it was total bullshit. So it's like, what are their standards, really?
Their standards are they want to keep fucking certain people happy. That's it. I mean, if it was about, if they had the same stuff about fucking Donald Trump, they would have run it in 2 seconds. I mean, that's just the way it is.
They showed it with Kavanaugh. Julie Swetnick was all over ABC.
Yeah, Julie Swetnick was all over ABC.
And she was...
Well, the great hypocrisy, too, is if they had it about Trump now, they would run it. But if they had it about Trump 10 years ago and he was on NBC probably wouldn't have run it.
Oh, for sure. If he was on The Apprentice, no fucking chance.
Yeah.
No way. I mean, this is... So, I mean, it just makes you wonder what's being hidden today. What celebrity
to protect journalists' access.
Yeah, whoever it is today, what celebrity out there that we don't know about that we're going to know about 7 years from now is being protected this morning.
Right.
Because they won't learn their lesson. Whoever it is, we have no idea. But whoever it is right now, somebody's saying, nope, sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. Go somewhere else.
What do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, I was just like,
It's a good question.
I think
Toss some names out.
Megyn Kelly.
Yes, why not? All right, Simply Safe protects your whole home, every window, room, and door with 24/7 monitoring for just a fraction of the usual cost. I mean, we're talking about $15 a month to have your home completely protected. Police will be there 3.5 times faster. They use video verification. They protect the entire home, and only 1 in 5 homes have home security. That's stupid. Minifans, much higher than that. Go to Simply Safe. It's my top choice. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/KIRK. Free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. You've got nothing to lose. Go now and make sure you go to SimplySafe.com/Kirk so they know our show sent you. Be a good Minifan. Be a loyal Minifan. Keep your family safe. Keep the home safe. Neil McCabe, is it?
Yes.
I hope he uses it in his children. What's his son's name?
Sean
McCabe. I mean, we have to keep these guys safe. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Go there today. 60-day risk-free trial. You're not going to even worry, but you're going to be very happy to spend that $15 a month at SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Let them know that the Kirk Minihane Show sent you. The Kirk Minihane Show, which is getting bigger and bigger. And I mean, once again, yesterday, I put the call up. I did it on Monday. So calm message, I thought, to the Bob Murchisons and the Shirleys of the world. Mm-hmm. Let's lay it out. Let's get it done. We've got a lot of some feedback and support from Barstool, which is sort of astonishing anytime that happens. Steve, by the way, very upset that Pat tweeted out the Artie Lang Rogan story.
I didn't think of that as a dig at us, really.
I don't think I think you're overthinking it.
Yeah,
no?
I thought so too.
Also, we shit on their show all the time. What are they supposed to be like? Hey, great job by Kirk Minihane today.
But I don't even
you
know.
don't shit on their show. You just kind of make accurate commentary.
Okay, but I'm just saying it's not complimentary.
It should be helpful.
What are they supposed to say?
You're like the radio consultant.
Yeah, but they're not salvageable though.
I think if I'm remembering right, I think Pat's written other shit about Artie Lang before. So he might just be a big Artie Lang fan.
Yeah, but if he's a big Artie Lang fan, and Artie Lang does his one and only interview so far on a Barstool podcast.
I think he's been on with KFC before.
Oh, yeah.
But he also, that show hates us. He's not going to write that.
Well, Pat doesn't hate us.
Yeah, I know, but he can't say that. He's ironically in the closet about that.
You think Willie's going to beat him up?
Oh, I just think it's like I've seen those guys. It's like, who needs it? If I don't blame you. Those guys.
Well, I'm not upset at him. I just think it's funny that
the Artie interview with Rogan, I listened to it. I didn't think it was as good as our interview, honestly.
Well, we've got a challenge now. The next time we have Artie,
hopefully it's soon. I don't know. Steve's working on it, right?
Yes,
that's next Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
How's it look?
I got to follow up with him. I mean, everything is positive so far.
Good.
But
okay, good. So we put that call out. We reached out to some potential people to moderate it. I sent Shirley made a couple of phone calls, sent her a text message yesterday. You sent the email, right?
Now, were the texts sarcastic at all?
They were not. I sent her no. I sent her a link to the tweet with the clip, and I said, "Here it is." I said, I'm giving you. Would you like to write about this or potentially moderate the conversation between the two of us? Let me know. No response. Nothing. Not a single response.
Yeah. Now that's amazing.
No, it's not.
It's
not. You're amazed by that?
No. Not that Shirley wouldn't do it, but it's amazing to me more and more every day that no one will write anything about this.
It's not. It's not dissimilar in a weird way.
Yeah.
It's the crimes are not as bad, I suppose. It's not dissimilar to not reporting about Epstein. You're burying stories for political reasons.
Yes,
for political reasons like that. They don't. If it was flipped. And Shirley and Bob were ranting and raving and threatening and asking to raise money to debate me, and I wasn't answering. That would never happen, but let's just say that was the case. She would write about it in the Globe. Other liberal publications would pick it up. It'd be on the news. It'd be all over the place. But here, it just doesn't work that way.
If Bob called any of these media outlets or newspapers,
Boston Magazine or whoever would write about it in 2 seconds because it makes me look bad. This makes them look. They are now in a position on this one where they can't win, and we're going to do it anyway. Yeah. We're going to figure out, we're just going to do it. We're going to reach out to somebody and have a really good conversation about a topic that I actually think is important. And I'm perfectly willing to have it somewhere in a public forum. We'll do it for free. We'll invite people who want to come. They want to ask questions and have a day to talk about this. Write a nice check for somebody's charity and be done with it. Because if they're not going to do it, no one else is going to do it. I'm not going to be like, hey, we're doing this as some stunt. Let's raise some fucking money. Like I said the other day, we'll just raise some dough for it.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
A little bit of bread, Mike. A little bit of cake.
Cake.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. That's your line on that.
A little bit of cheddar.
There you go.
If
Anything else?
little bit of a simoleons.
Keep moving that thumb. Something will happen. Go ahead.
If this entire campaign against you has been motivated by altruistic goodwill and wanting to protect the trans people, he has to stand up and do this. If he doesn't, set egos aside and say, this is a chance to do some good. Even if I think Kirk Minihane is a fucking monster, this is a chance to do some good and make a difference for
and then we're
marginalized
done.
community.
We're done. I wouldn't shake his. I don't think I can shake his hand, but we're done, and we just say, with this conversation, you go left, I go right. We never cross each other again. See you later. We've done some. Through all this shit, instead of driving right at each other, we've actually done some good and raised some money for something that, I think I've already saved lives anyway, but I can even save more lives.
Right.
I got a nice tweet from some guy yesterday. Do you see that his dog died? He had a tough few months, but our show has really helped him out.
I thought that was his friend. I thought it was his friend.
I didn't really read it. I didn't really read it. It's fine. It was his friend. Who gives a shit? Point is, I've saved both their lives, is my point. I saved the dog's life.
But even when you look at it from just a selling newspapers or getting ratings perspective, when I take myself and any relationship to the show out of it, when I tell people the story, people ask, what's the deal with Bob Murchison? They're astonished by it.
Sure.
So many people would want to read about this or hear about it
but they know that too. They are purposely hurting their ratings and because of their ideology.
Yeah.
And they don't want to see.
They're clearly not interested in selling papers.
No, but it's the same. It's not dissimilar to I was talking to people in Lexington yesterday about the snowman guy. Remember Johnny Cole?
People,
yes. Who could forget?
You hear stories about this guy. He's crazy. But everyone looks around before they talk about it. They kind of whisper because they don't want to seem like they're against transgender.
You don't want to seem bigoted
or homophobic. Yeah. I think the guy may be gay.
You don't have the wrong thing.
Yeah, as opposed to just saying, I think this doesn't make sense right now. I don't care what his sexuality is, but you're afraid that people are going to brand you as something. That's where the world is now.
Yeah.
So it's all ties in together. But so we'll make the proposal again, and we haven't heard from. I don't know. You haven't reached out to anybody else?
I reached out to Shirley, and I also reached out to the PR person because it's kind of a big deal. So she has a PR person who handles all her incoming.
Shirley does?
Yeah. So I passed it along to him as well, and he responded to me, "Hey, I'll make sure she sees this." So
when was that?
He actually just got back to me this morning. So.
Okay. Think she'll get back to us? Yeah.
I don't know. I sent her a very serious, very honest email.
Let's hear it. Oh God! How long is it?
It's not that long.
Good. Let me hear it.
Writing to offer you the opportunity. Kirk has extended a peace offering to Mr. Murchison. If he'll join us for a live panel discussion, we will work with him on a charity campaign to provide a donation to a charity that's doing good work for the trans community. Kirk will match, blah, blah, blah. We would like to know if you're interested in covering this offer for the Boston Globe and potentially moderating the discussion. Kirk's happy to do a phone interview, blah, blah, blah. We're very serious about this proposal. We're hoping we can set differences aside for a positive event that sheds light on issues within the trans community and raises an impactful amount of funding for a good charity. Please let me know if you're interested in joining us.
There you go. It's a good email.
It is. Very professional.
I'll put up $10,000 right now just to start.
There you go.
So Bob matches that. Barstool matches that. If anybody wants to chip in, fine. By the time we're done with everything, we're looking at $50,000 right away, I would guess. Just to start.
Yeah.
$50,000.
And if it is, that's the thing, is we said we'll do it on our own, or you'll do it on your own, whatever. But if it's you and Bob, odds are we'll raise more money because more people will be interested.
Sure, of course. It'd be a much bigger event.
Well, I would have to understand that the Murchison family has some connections, some resources, a network that might be interested in supporting some kind of event.
I would think. Yeah, I would think. I guess I just care more about the issue than he does. That's what it would seem so far.
And
we'll find out.
Like I always say, is if his goal is to make you look foolish on this issue or
He's
stop you
chance,
from this is absolutely his chance. It's time to make you look like an idiot.
Yeah, knock yourself out. I'll be there. I don't know where yet, but we'll do it wherever.
Yeah.
I sent him a nice text yesterday, by the way, and haven't heard back from him.
Haven't heard back? I'm surprised to hear that. I wonder why that is.
That is strange.
Huh. I called and left a message the other day about it. So, we'll see what happens. My guess is nothing, right? He's not. They won't respond at all.
How does it feel up there on that moral high ground?
It's nice. I'm not there often. It's nice. Well, it's not even. It's just a no-brainer. I would have done this. I talked about doing this 2 years ago. I don't see. It seems easy to me.
It does seem easy, but it'll never happen.
No chance, right?
No.
We'll do it on our own. What else do we have?
Well, we found out why Bill Simmons doesn't want to talk shit about Steve Kerr during that whole NBA China thing.
So you may or may not remember during the whole NBA Hong Kong China debacle, Steve Kerr fucking completely turtled Mr. I'll talk about rip Trump left and right and all this. Fucking had nothing. He's like, my cousin's a Chinese history professor. I'll talk to him. Like, just fucking wanted no part of it. Was told to shut up. Again, everything ties in the other. Like Amy from ABC. When your bosses tell you, unless you're Kirk Minihane, when your bosses tell you to shut up, they shut up. Mm-hmm. That's okay, But Simmons defended him, and it was a really weird defense. I remember thinking at the time, that's very strange. And Simmons relaunched something called the Book of Basketball 2.0. He wrote the Book of Basketball 10 years ago or whatever. Big bestseller. And has decided to make the second part not a book, but a podcast form. And I don't know. Who was up early? Who was guest number one for that? Do we know or no?
I don't think it was Steve Kerr.
Oh, let me hear it. Good. Don't you? It's odd.
So you finally can address these issues.
Does he? Yes. Does he? I mean, how tense does it get when they talk about this situation? Is it bad or no? Is it getting uncomfortable?
I must have missed where they get into the China stuff.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
I skimmed through and listened to most of his questions.
How was it?
So just boring as
was
fuck.
It boring? Okay, well, Bill's a friend.
I'm also not a huge basketball podcast guy.
Well, it's your fault. Go ahead.
We discussed The Secret in our
not
first episode, and now the man who understands it better than anyone, Steve Kerr, 8-time champ, future Hall of Famer, someone who had no idea that his Warriors season was about to fall apart when we taped this 3 weeks ago. Sorry, Steve. Anyway, my name is Bill Simmons. Here we go.
So it was 3 weeks ago. So it was really a hot topic.
It was like while it was happening.
Jesus
Christ. It was like he probably just got done talking to Steve Kerr when he sat down to tape that podcast.
Jesus.
God. So he asked him nothing about it?
No. It's just all fucking inside basketball talk.
And again, it's just everybody's friends. It's like, it's just, again, everything ties into everything. It's not, the crime's not as bad. Same thing, though. Prince Andrew's friends with somebody who's friends with somebody.
Crimes of the Chinese government are pretty bad.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yes, you're right. You're right. That's true. But Steve Kerr's role in that is not quite as prominent as Prince Andrew's role in the Epstein.
No,
I would say.
But still, he would have the ability to, I guess, use the NBA's leadership to curtail human rights abuses in China. Don't you think?
Maybe.
I mean, Shaq did.
That's true. Yeah,
Shaq could speak out. If the NBA is one was saying, we're done with China until they act right, it might make a difference. Who knows?
I guess.
Not to be
it
off
cost
topic,
them billions of dollars, but
not to be off topic. But does he have to say my name is Bill Simmons?
It's a little strange.
Seems a little odd.
Let me start doing that.
I think everyone knows. My name is Kirk Minihane.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that.
I like that.
Simmons is not. Yeah, I don't know. Do we even need to hear any of this or no?
No, I mean it's just boring. I could play a little bit if you want to hear how great your buddy sounds with Steve Kerr.
Nah, that's okay. What else we got?
Well, you asked to go back and get some of the thrilling radio.com lineup.
Speaking of radio.com.
I do want to hear some
I've got some of those old ones. Don Jr., whom you asked us to book, he was on, I think it was one of the ABC or CBS morning show, and started talking about the trans athletes issue.
First of all,
and they were just like, meh.
Does Don Jr. have big, new fake veneers or something? Because I heard some chopping when he was talking.
No,
that was what annoyed me.
He came in very high energy, though.
Yeah, he seemed
it was like a couple of Red Bull type
he's
of
always a little high energy.
At least, I would say a couple of Red Bulls. At least there was a lot going on with this, and So he gets into the good. It's the CBS one. It's the old Charlie Rose one.
I'm gonna say there's a little bit of SE in him here.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Sort of the woke goalpost. They keep moving. The example I use in the book is obviously as it relates to, trans women in sports. Identify how you want. I think it's wonderful. I don't care. When you start saying, okay, I'm a man, I become a woman, I'm now winning national championships, setting weightlifting world records, displacing women who've worked their entire lives to get to a point in their careers. I think that's wrong, and that's the point. The goalposts never stop moving.
Are you interested in running for political office yourself?
No, Anthony, I'm interested in winning 2020 for my father right now.
Good.
It's weird. I've been to parties where I got a lot of guys talk like that.
Yeah. Shut up.
It's also a weird instinct to just be like, man, let's not talk about that. Let's go talk about that.
I guess, but I think they also just wanted to probably just be done with them. Not even these Republicans, just annoying.
Yeah.
We're going to get them on?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good.
Never mind.
No, it's fine, but it's just kind of like, trans issues. And he just sounds like a shitty right-wing talk show host, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, well, I think that's what he's trying to morph into. He's been listening to a lot of Ben Shapiro.
But he's not. Doesn't seem particularly bright.
I've heard him in interviews where he's not like that. He's a little more honest and a little more laid back than that.
Well, he knows he's going into a hostile interview because it's the
he
mainstream
seems
media.
very.
He's target on his
Mike
back.
used to make his prank calls, trying to get all his shit in.
Yeah. Well, there's probably an element of that, but I think he's probably going to run for New York mayor. Right?
Fun.
He's not going to win.
Oh, why not?
He's Republican. He's not going to win He's a New York City mayor?
Giuliani was a mayor.
Yeah, that was a long
Things
time
have changed
ago.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's just a long time ago.
Fair enough.
I mean, you think he'll really run for that?
I think he's gonna run for office. I mean, what else?
Still with
would he
what's her
run for?
face?
Kim Guilfoyle. Yeah.
That seems like a dangerous couple. It just seems like not a good mix. I'm not going to tell Don Jr. how to run his life, but that seems like not good.
Jerry loved her, didn't he? Kimberly Guilfoyle?
Dino did.
Oh, Dino.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's not my favorite.
All right.
Nah, there's a lot of presentation there.
What, you don't like her legal opinions?
Nah, I don't know. What else we got?
So we've got the radio.com.
Yeah, let me hear this. So where we
and by the way, Mina Kimes is still with Lenny. Big
What do you
discovery. She's still doing her Lenny podcast.
I figured she would. I
Yeah.
mean, she's doing 20 minutes a day. I think she's probably doing another hour
Well,
and a half.
that's the big
one
hit,
day.
the big smash. You can't walk away from that, you know?
No, but you have those two together. That chemistry.
So do you guys want to hear the latest Lenny joke?
Yeah, of course.
Why not?
I know Steve does. Steve's very into it. Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back to the Minihane Show featuring Lenny, the only NFL podcast where one of the hosts thinks the Giants should have given up 10 more draft picks for Leonard Williams. I think you can guess why. So,
I can't.
I get it. Lenny.
Really? That
Right?
is a-
No? Am I wrong?
That
Is that it? I have no idea.
That is
Leonard
a stretch
is
and a half.
Lenny? Am I wrong or no?
I'm thinking, what school does he go? Maybe
Maybe.
he's if he goes to the Georgia or something like that, the Bulldogs.
Is it because of Lenny?
I have no idea.
That's a real.
Let me hear it one more time.
Hey, neither is great, but
Let me hear it one more time.
thinks the Giants should have given up 10 more draft picks for Leonard Williams. I think you can guess why.
I am so removed from.
Where did Leonard Williams go to school?
He went to the University of Southern California. That's Trojans. I don't think that's.
No, I don't.
No, that's Lenny. That has to be it, right?
I guess so.
No?
I don't know.
Boy, that is a real.
That's a deep.
Hope you didn't pull a hamstring. Jesus Christ.
I don't even understand.
Well, if you have to write a Lenny dog sports pun for every single show,
week, yeah, might be rough.
I am so removed.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's not
that
bad.
was one.
Jeez. Not bad. I'm so removed from sports. I don't even know who that person is.
No, neither do I, actually.
I have no idea what we do. I know I sound like,
Some of the Giants gave up a lot of draft picks for them.
for Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
And I think you know why.
Yeah.
But you want more.
Yes, that's what Lenny wants.
Okay, well, that's good.
Because his
not
name
bad.
is Leonard.
And
There's
she's
got to
on-
be.
What's that?
There's got to be something must have happened that we're missing. That cannot be the joke that his name is Leonard.
It has to be it, right? Is that too much of a coincidence, Steve?
I don't know. 40 people will tell us on Twitter.
Leonard
today, so.
Williams, dogs. Here we go.
He's arrested for dog fighting.
There's
That'd be a good.
there's a video of him
Feeding his dogs.
Apparently, he has dogs,
But everybody is.
and he has dog sitters.
Off the clock with Leonard Williams, exotic pets.
Well, there you go.
Well, he's a big dog guy. There you go. Mystery solved.
I still think it's because his name's. Can we call her and ask her why? I think it's because his name's Lenny.
See, that's just an inside joke that only the Kaima fans get.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. How's that crowd? Is it good or no?
It's got to be fun, yeah.
Leonard Williams. Who? Let me see this.
We're not
he's
leaving.
very in the
We're
dogs.
not leaving until we figure this out.
No, we gotta explore
He's
this.
very in the dogs, though. It's a mystery now.
It's got to be the dog thing.
I suppose it does.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay.
I think you can guess why, but would we all know that? This is for the inside.
Exactly. It's for the Kaima fans.
Yeah.
Apparently, this has come up on the podcast
You guys know?
before. Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. I'm sure she's a very nice person, by the way.
Seems very nice.
She's
Yeah,
very nice.
seems-
Not worthy of the abuse that Mike's given her, but she
No.
seems very nice.
Well, that's
she's
how I roll.
horribly boring. but
Honestly,
she's-
Danielle, very nice.
yes,
But
just
I take the easy targets.
so boring. All right, where are we at?
Okay, wow.
We haven't, by the way, we haven't heard a lead lately. You just dropped the leads totally.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's fine. You're in charge.
Nick Costos with Danny Parkins joining us. Danny, normally the Sunday co-host, but joining us here on a Monday. Great to have him here on radio.com sports.
Hold
Danny.
on.
The show is live 4 hours every
I don't want to hear from Donald Trump Jr.
Let's do this.
Oh, hold on. But I mean, obvious. I mean, like this idea that Epstein, I mean, he was in prison by himself. He committed suicide.
Oh, yeah. But the cameras just shut off every night, right?
With cameras shut off every night? What do you mean?
The cameras were off.
Who killed him?
Now I'm getting passionate. I can't stay in character for this.
Well, who killed? Well, you're such a big conspiracy guy. Who killed him?
Ask the Clintons about that.
Well, I can't speak to them. I've never spoken to them.
That's your problem, pal.
I agree, but why don't you just tell me the name of
I'm
somebody?
a lesbian. I bet you don't like that.
I'm not allowed to talk about it. Let's just say he's coming to the radio.com lineup.
Wait a minute. You think Mike Francesa was involved?
I'm not going to speak on that.
Why would he have killed Epstein?
You don't think Francesa was on, what is it, Little Epstein, Jeff Island?
You tell
I don't
me.
think so. I don't believe so. This seems like a very much character assassination. I don't agree with it. I've never heard these accusations. Do we have the other shows?
We get some more.
Cleveland
You Better You
sucks.
Bets gets edgy.
Oh, good.
Like
Okay.
that is like they not Cleveland rocks. Cleveland sucks. Like they are
Jesus,
awful.
guys.
And I told you about this on the show yesterday that I'm not enjoying it like everybody else is because I want to watch Odell Beckham play football. How does that? Did he have 5 targets yesterday?
It's embarrassing. It also
I thought that was Mike. Let me hear that again. I love that. I love this guy. We don't play him enough. I like
How does
him.
that? Did he have 5 targets yesterday?
It's embarrassing. It's wide open in the final play of the game, and fucking Baker throws it.
Whoa.
He gets into it. He curses.
Fucking Baker.
How does that? Did he have 5 targets?
Hold on. What do you have, like 5 targets yesterday?
Yeah, if that.
Is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing. Odell Beckham more concerned about his shoes.
What do you mean by that?
You've seen him.
But he's just
The
a
fur,
guy.
the fur on the shoes.
But he just puts them on, though. Like, what do you think that's? Do you think it speaks to a
He's
bigger?
all flash and no, whatever that expression is.
Do you think it's more of a conspiracy type thing, or?
Absolutely, it is.
What
do you think those shoes are made with?
Leather?
Where's that come from?
A foreign country?
Absolutely.
So what's the conspiracy?
I'm not particularly good at finding a root of these.
The third or fourth question for you, little Alex Jones, seems to be
Fall
the
apart.
problem.
Yeah, well, I'm just a boy. I'm a 5th grader.
That's true. How's
It also was wide open on the-
5th grade this year?
Oh, I mean, if you believe what they're spewing in social studies.
What's this deal? You're upset about they changed the lunches, and you think you upset with the lunch lady or something? What is her story?
I think chocolate milk comes from brown cows, and no one's answering me on this.
In school picture day, you're not happy about.
Absolutely not.
Why not?
For facial recognition reasons.
But this is 1981. I don't.
Oh, right. Well, exactly.
What do you mean?
It's right around the corner.
And you believe these
Y2K.
And you told me something about these bus drivers and something about foreign countries or something?
I don't know this one.
How about this guy? Have you heard about this S.E. Robinson guy?
Oh, my goodness. My best ally.
What's his history?
Gives me a lot of Russian intel.
So
I don't know where he gets it.
And you found
Ripe
out
old age of 76.
Yeah, you saw
Here in
his
1981.
So he was born in 1905.
That's right.
Let me hear more of this dumb shit.
Final play of the game, and fucking Baker throws it. It's like, what the fuck's going on here?
Like, am I insane?
Yes.
Is
Yes, you are.
the most talented receiver in the NFL.
Do you even need this other guy on the show? Like, honestly.
No, it's all
You
Nick Costas.
Just let Nick Costas say fuck
Yeah.
and let him like rant and rave about nothing.
Yeah.
I like this guy. Let me hear more of him.
Trey Hopkins has the best hands.
No, I
Julio
think
has
Beckham's the most
best
talented.
body.
I think Beckham's got Jerry Rice upside. There's no, and we saw that the year the Giants won 11-5 with McAdoo as coach, and Beckham single-handedly won like 4 games from the receiver position, which you never see. So I'm with you 100%.
Is this hold on, 100%. Is this a podcast or is this? Can you do
It's
him?
a live show.
I know, but you can get it in the podcast form when it's done.
Yes.
Can you speed him up at like 1.5 or no?
I probably
That
could.
is
Let me-
fun.
I want to hear that.
I like that
I want to
idea.
hear him at regular, like at 0.5. I know people, not a lot of people, but some people who listen to our podcast at 1.5 because it's so long.
Glenn Ordway.
Well, he did
By
by
accident,
mistake. He said you're talking twice as fast.
Yeah.
But a buddy of mine, Matt Quinn, listens to it at 1.5 because he said, I just don't have time.
So long. That makes sense, I guess.
But I wouldn't be able to listen to that. It would be too
It'd be
fast.
tough, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what we sound like.
I don't know. I've never listened to the show at any speed, so you'd know better than me. Steve's working on it right now.
Now, is Francesa replacing one of
No,
these guys?
no. He'll be-
It's a separate thing.
Yeah, he'll be his own universe, I think.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is what I wanted.
It was LSU or Ohio State, and if you're in the top 2, it doesn't even matter. I'm glad they didn't put Alabama up there. You can't preach that shit about the resume, and then have Alabama as a
This guy
team
actually
that are
sounds
so
normal
far
at one
than
point.
Ohio State.
It sounds like
and
he's got
LSU.
some life.
As far as the top 4, because Penn State has a much more impressive resume than Clemson does, I don't have an issue with the top 4. Do you?
No, because I don't think it ultimately matters right now. What do you think of Ohio State being won over LSU? I'm not surprised at all.
No.
It's really no different. Let me hear him at half speed. I want to hear him see if he sounds regular.
Then it'll really sound like Alex Jones.
Just.
Oh no.
They have the LSU as a quarterback that
not Mike from Saturday. I want to
hear. And the Heisman.
Did they do this with me at one point? Somebody?
Yeah.
And I think that's
talking about Brandy Love. I think which was pretty funny.
Oh, is that right? That's right. That's right.
You're great.
You're the best. That's funny.
Either way, if they have numbers on it, I'm sure.
Why would this be? Why would this?
I have no idea.
Be available.
Very close.
Transcribing purposes.
If you can't quite hear something, like if there's a word they stumble over.
It is.
Well, Steve, we can't even get to Nick Costa. It's 90 seconds of this guy.
We won't end up here, but the most surprising part is
they should do it like this. I would listen to this.
I don't even need the hot dog. It's fine. It's just whatever. It's fine.
Those Funyuns.
Well,
that was worth it.
Let me hear that again.
Yeah.
At this point to make it obviously, I don't know.
Is LSU or Ohio State?
Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone, so it's harder to go back and look at cuts.
End up here, but the most surprising part is that we have two Big Ten teams in the
God,
top.
that's so boring.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna make it obviously. I don't have an issue with it either. At this point,
it takes a while to get there, but it's worth it.
I feel like it's
Hold on.
right.
0.5 speed, little Alex Jones. What is your take on the current system with NASA? I mean, they're going to Mars 0.5 Alex Jones speed. I mean, they're doing it for pure altruistic reasons. I mean, there's no conspiracy.
Yeah, I just think that it's a lot to deal with, and I don't know.
Good answer. Why do you get dumber when you...
Not much dumber, actually, if you really listen to what I'm saying.
0.2, 2 times faster, Alex Jones. What's your take on the whole... I mean, really, the Prince Andrew stuff?
Well, this is going to take me a lot longer to come up with. Usually I stall for time, and it's not going to work with this one.
All right, let me hear some of these other shows.
All right, here's so Home and Home hasn't actually gone away.
You prematurely buried them.
I was able to find it.
You can't kill these fucking guys.
See, the thing is, they're already releasing best of shows. All of these podcasts are.
Well, it's been a wild ride.
As I said when they started, you're going to get people like Ross Tucker and Brian Scalabrine who have other shit to do, and they're going to treat this like it's their third job.
Yeah,
yes, they're just shoving shit content down a radio.com pipeline and not giving any care whatsoever about who's on the other end.
Like, all right, yeah, I have to give a fucking... They're paying me $12,000 to give them some speech in whatever, Spokane. So find me so I'll dial up from my hotel room and do the shittiest fucking show possible because I'm supposed to.
Hang on a second. I gotta knock out some cameos here.
Yeah. I mean, really, and again, I told these people that. I was like, none of this is going to work. You're not hiring people who care. I care.
Yeah. I would love to see the profit and loss on all of these radio.com platforms.
I think the first word you use there, profit, doesn't exist.
They do have there is some ad presence on them.
True.
Now, here's why.
But they're not selling Scallon Pals. They're selling the whole
package,
platform.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's why it does work. And stay with me here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. Close your eyes, if you will.
Okay.
Radio.com.
Think of that. Think of that.
Think about it.
How is
people looking for radio? Where are they going to go?
Is the Home and Home Twitter page? Is
it still electric?
Ooh, emotional tweet 13 minutes ago, by the way.
From whom?
I won't give you his name. He has a blue check mark. I am a leader of the Mincels and a designated survivor, but a card-carrying Mongo. I cannot co-sign this behavior from Blind Mike in the Kirk Min camp. So, by the way, I didn't even think of this.
Am I tagged, that son of a bitch?
It's you were not. No,
of course not.
Where are KFC's prank phone calls?
Well, I'm going to say this right now. I believe I am going to make the case. Listen to this, frame it, send it out because this is important. If WFAN had the fucking 2 rocks in their head, Kevin Francis Clancy would be their first choice for the afternoon show.
And that's not even a joke. 100% that's who they should hire.
They should. I'm sure he won't leave Barstool.
No.
But It's a younger audience. It's a Barstool audience. You can do both, by the way.
Let's see why not.
They should hire KFC, get a good partner that he likes, and let him do the afternoon show. It would change. I talked about this with part of my take guys.
Mm-hmm.
It would change. They're too dumb, radio.com. They're too scared. They're too much of pussies. But if they had a brain in their fucking heads, they would call him and say, are you interested in this job? I am making the case right now. I am employing my friends at radio.com, my good friend David Field, to hire KFC to replace Mike Francesa. No other hire makes sense. He's passionate. He likes this boring shit. He's a bore himself, but he has some fucking energy. He will bring the Barstool crowd. He will bring in a crowd younger than 95 years old. He'll stay awake on the air. And you know what? If he fucking has a fucking burrito the night before and fucking shits his pants, forget farting, he'll say he did it and do a fucking hour on it. That is the only move WFAN should make. Kirk Minihane is officially endorsing KFC to be Mike Francesa's replacement.
Wow.
Well, now they can't do it because you suggested it.
No, I'm just saying.
They're not going to want to do an idea that you recommended.
You should. Do
you think there's any possibility that actually happens?
No, because you know why? Not. It's too smart.
They didn't offer it to him last time.
I mean, honestly, you know they should call. Is me. Like, I don't care where. I mean, like, you call people like me. They should be calling people like me and saying, you want to do this.
But
KFC.
at least,
well, you would
at
never.
least Kevin would stick to sports, which they're very.
Right. Oh, no, I would never.
I
would never do it. But I'm saying they should go for people who would bring an audience.
Of course.
Instead of saying, hey, let's have Evan Roberts do it. I mean, what do you? Who? He's a drip.
It doesn't.
I don't even know who he is, but he must suck. There's no way he doesn't suck. No way. Put it this way: he's lasted long enough at that place. That means you suck. That means you're a company carrying stooge.
The two things you said in there, that, like, he would. I don't think he would ever leave Barstool. There's no reason he can't do KFC Radio and an afternoon drive show.
Of course he could. Do podcasts a week.
But also, there's no reason. He's probably not going to leave Barstool. Let's just throw it out there, see if he wants it.
Honestly,
what's the harm in that?
How about this? Honestly, CCK to FAN. Kevin Clancy, a guy who hates the fucking Yankees in the other chair, who's an asshole.
Yep.
And Casey Smith, who everyone likes.
Yeah.
It's much better than Maggie Gray.
Oh, my God. It's not. Casey Smith has good opinions.
And that's a conversational. They wouldn't want to do it probably, but I am making the case for that show to move over there.
I think you just have to flip a switch, too. You could pump it right out of the Barstool studio.
Of course. You're right there. Done. And by the way,
Sirius probably wouldn't.
And by the way, they could. I mean, they could walk over from FAN.
Yeah,
FAN's in the city.
Yeah,
I mean, they could do it. They're done. I just did your fucking work for you again.
Well, Kirk Minihane, the free radio consultant.
They're not going to do it.
They won't do it. You know what's sad is they've never even. If you said that to them, they'd be like, "Yeah, I know these guys. Some of them are nice guys, but they'd be like, yeah, I wish. Yeah, that'd be great, right? Like that's what Jeff Savillano.
Yeah,
he's a guy who worked. He was above my boss almost. Like he was the boss's boss.
He was at CBS, right?
He was for a while, and then he was. Yes, he was, and then he was at Entercom. Super nice guy. Knew that he was dealing with somebody that was like it was a bad fit. He knew it, but he was very supportive. Did the best he could. And if I said to him, if we had lunch, and I was like, "Why don't you hire KFC from Barstool?" He'd be like, "Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be awesome." Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Well, okay, why can't you go from that'd be great to trying to make it happen?
Trying it, yeah."
And he would look at me like, and he'd be right. He'd be like, "Well, it's just not going to happen."
Right.
They would rather hire, the 2019 version of Boomer Esiason, who's a drip.
Right.
To have that job.
Which even you said, even from just a money aspect, whether like not you wouldn't even have to do CCK or like you said KFC and a co-host. All he would have to do is his brother, fucking Brendan Clancy, produces it.
You're done.
And his other version, his version of Blind Mike, where it's just some asshole they don't have to pay much money.
It seems like KFC likes the current producer anyway. The Mongo, his team must have that guy produce it. Right. Whatever. And then it's
no, the Mongos are the Francesa fans, I believe. Or am I wrong?
Oh, I thought Mongo was the producer. You're probably
could be wrong.
I don't know. So there you go. So who knows? All right. So I want to look up how many Twitter followers Home and Home has now.
Would you like to listen to a little Home and Home?
Well, I would in a second. Relax, Steve.
Who is this? Ross Tucker is one of them?
You'd know him if you heard him. By the way, I can't even find it. I can't even find the fucking Twitter account.
It's tough.
Where is it? Why is it so difficult?
Everything they have online is very difficult to find.
It's probably like Home and Home RDC or something like that.
That's a good account name. Home and Home. I don't see anything. Home Depot. Like what the fuck? Can you find it? I'm obsessed with this now.
It's got to be an improvement because last we checked, I believe they had 54 followers. This was a few months ago.
All right, well, let's play the game. How many?
286.
So while you think around Google, if you do home and home radio, it doesn't even come up.
I'm searching home
and home. You have to type the whole thing in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Homeandhomeradio.com.
Home and home.
Okay, well, I've found Ross Tucker's.
Yeah, well, he's a big. I mean, he's.
Is it in his bio? It doesn't link in his bio.
No, it doesn't.
It's amazing, isn't it? They're just like they treat like this like a little piece of shit, and everyone's afraid, so they can't say, "Hey, Ross, can you just put it in your bio?" Like, nope.
And so he's also doing the Ross Tucker football podcast,
of course. So I can't look up radio.com sports because they blocked me.
So he's tweeted out links to the Home and Home show, but doesn't link to a Twitter account.
Does he have one?
He links to radio.com account.
They had one with 54 followers when they started.
Who? You're right. Who? I can't find it.
Do you think they just like...
We're not going anywhere until we find this fucking thing, just so you know. Radio...
Until Kevin Clancy's employed by Entercom and we find the Home and Home Twitter
So Ross
account.
Tucker never talks about it.
Oh, he talks about the show, but not
it's
the...
RDC Home and Home.
I was close.
All right, I've got the follower count.
I was close.
Ooh. RDC... Okay, I'm going to look it up.
RDC Home and Home.
I said 286.
Keep in mind, I won the competition for how many people would be at the event on Saturday.
Almost exactly.
That's true. You were the closest without going over.
I know my people. What'd you say, Mike?
I said 286.
Is that a good guess?
No.
494.
477.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. They're fucking taking off.
I know. It's like a rocket ship.
They're only,
Funny, you asked me about. They're
only 3,000 followers behind KMS quotes.
Like, I think I say Jaguar. I don't even Jaguars. How do I say it? Jaguars?
No, they're getting they're getting goofy. You know, second cup of coffee for these guys. You know.
FINANCE. Finance? Would say it again.
Okay, good. Because there are people.
Are you suggesting it might be finance?
Yeah, I hate finance people. I hate finance people.
He does too. That's always been like.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah, he's always been like that.
I don't ever want to hang out with people that pronounce FINANCE.
So I have roughly 39 times the Twitter followers as these gentlemen.
Not for long, baby. Not for long.
Wow.
Have you gained more than 400 Twitter followers since you started this program? Out of curiosity.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's been a bigger. It's been a bigger.
Slightly more.
Good.
Yeah,
well, good.
yeah.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Well, good. They don't just talk football.
Issue, Kevin, is that so that's a good selling point.
Take it off the half speed.
My experience with dogs.
What's the guy's name? The Will Smith played Bennett Omalu.
Yes.
Does he just go in after the end of every show and just look in Ross Tucker's head and it's like, Jesus, I cannot. I can't work with this.
Has someone help this man?
Yeah, it's not, this one for me is just too much. I can't do it.
And all I'm trying to do is watch Penn State Notre Dame, and the dog keeps licking me, and I can't stand it. And then we're hanging out, we're having a good time. Peter,
see, this is the other trap. So they get hired by guys like Mike D, who are jock sniffers. Mm-hmm. So these guys go and tell these stories like this at like dinners when they were wooing them for the show because they're jock sniffers. It doesn't matter. Like
people laugh.
They think that's really funny.
Yeah,
you're not gonna believe the personality he has. I remember them telling me that. You won't believe the personality Ross Tucker has. And I was like, actually, I'm going to believe the personality Ross Tucker.
Can you believe
has.
it?
Yes, I can. I can really believe it. They love that. They're like, because they treat them like normal people.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. They're like, he's so funny. You got to hear what he's not finance. Well, he does a whole finance riff.
Sometimes they equate energy to, like, I assume Rob Gronkowski would be a great, like, if he wanted to do a radio show, they'd be like, that'd be tremendous.
Right, it would be awful.
Whereas it would be horrible.
Right.
He has no attention span. He doesn't want to talk about anything.
And he would be like, you know what, I can't do it next Thursday. Like, is that okay? Because they're used to people. And they'd be like, that's fine. No problem. Yeah. Like, you have to do this we do this every single day for 3 hours.
Right.
Every day. And these
Even
guys,
when there was a vacation, we did shows.
Yeah, we did shows.
Replace it.
Yeah. Over Christmas and we'll do shows. I mean, we're going to do shows. That's, I think, right? Unless we don't have ads those weeks. I don't even know.
Well, we won't have ads with the days that are on the Barstool calendar.
Christmas to New Year's is, you can buzz off.
Speak for yourself. I'll be here. Well, you won't be here New Year's Eve, which is nice.
A little disappointed.
I understand. What else? Do we have Swing and the Misses?
I can look up Swing and Misses. That was actually the only one I didn't pull because we didn't have much fun with that last time.
Oh, we didn't? They were okay?
Yeah,
they were
all
fine.
Right.
They were not
fine.
mockably bad. Yeah.
Shit, I missed. Go ahead.
I've got prevent defense.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What do we have here?
I missed. Threw some trash away.
First miss of the year.
Well,
Guys,
you'll
no,
get him- you'll get
my
him next-
assistant,
you'll get
my
him next
assistant high school basketball coach was on my Periscope.
I saw
the other
that.
day. Good shooter, he said. I was a good shooter.
Yes.
That's about it. No defense.
Seemed like a lot of energy that guy had. He was
Good guy. What the fuck's he supposed to do? Just dancing? It's 7 a.m. He's looking
That's
at me. What's it? Prevent?
Where were you that you happened to run into him?
I was in. He lives in Winchester. I was just in my Winchester.
Okay,
run.
all right,
Yeah. What's Prevent Defense?
Prevent Defense is their football podcast.
Isn't Ross Tucker their football podcast?
Ross Tucker is their morning show.
Oh, he's just wacky. Like,
Yeah.
right. Dogs are licking him and
It's one of the guys.
finance.
Yeah.
So this is the one with NFL insiders Elliot Shore Parks, hyphenated first name, and Brian Baldinger. Baldy.
God.
Well, that was
Hey, what did we do with them?
Football, something.
Yeah, it was
big time football or something.
Is that what it was?
Maybe they
Yeah.
call
No,
it Prevent.
Big Time Football was the parody account that was started when
Yes.
Big Time
I'm
Baseball
sorry,
and Big Time
yes.
Basketball
My mistake.
came out.
My mistake.
Big Time Baseball. These
But their
fucking-
version of Big Time Football.
Now, does this show have a Twitter account?
Well, we'll find out right now.
What's the name of the program?
Prevent Defense. It's like a.
Why would you? I understand what the term means in football, but why would you call a podcast that?
Well, because
Because they're not
it's
trying to do anything too aggressive. They don't want to have an exciting play. They just want to not lose.
It's like unnecessary roughness, you know?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, you said. I don't know.
No, yeah, you get it.
Brian Baldinger on this episode of Prevent Defense, but he doesn't.
And all these hosts have other podcasts linked in their bios.
Now, how many you guys make fun of the shows, but it's more of the network that's popular. How many Twitter followers does Radio.com Sports have as a whole?
I don't know. They blocked me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's funny. So if you search for Prevent Defense,
I can't find anything.
If you search Prevent Defense podcast Twitter, one of the top search results is a tweet from Pardon My Take.
Really? Jesus Christ, losers.
Yeah, but why would you hire a Barstool employee for?
Do they have who they have Baldinger on or something?
No, I think Baldinger is one of the main hosts.
I know, but they have him on Pardon My Take or something.
No, they just tweeted about Prevent Defense.
Oh, but the phrase itself.
Yeah.
Oh, not about the podcast. Okay.
That's
I see
how
it right
popular this show is. That a random tweet.
Well, I looked up Prevent Defense podcast Twitter, Pardon My Take, and one of the first things I saw was Barstool Hates Women from Think Progress magazine, 2017.
Well, that makes sense.
Where's his Twitter account? They don't have one?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have one.
It's a good move for a show. I like that.
Well, it's PBR is a popular beer, and they don't spend a lot of money on advertising. Maybe they think they're being appealing to the football hipster community by staying off social media.
The whole thing is confusing. I don't understand. Let me hear some of this. This is how brutal is this?
This is Prevent Defense, the podcast.
What's going on, everybody? This is
Hey.
the Prevent Defense podcast. I am your host, Elliot Shore Parks, brought to you along with the one, the only Brian Baldinger, and of course, the Prevent Defense podcast.
I don't like to
is brought
say
you
this
by
every
Radio-
time because I'm sure I sound like a broken record. But why does this sound? Why when I do Listen Up Dummies? Why does it sound better than this?
Where is he? He's in his house, probably?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay, and Baldinger's somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay, it just sounds... it sounds totally...
But, that's how we do.
awful.
That's how we do Listen Up Dummies, and it always manages to sound better than the Radio.com lineup.
Yeah, I do it in my dining room.
That's true. All right, go
You
ahead.
can check it out on all the podcast apps and also the Radio.com Sports app. So we appreciate everybody that's been listening, everybody
you.
that's been leaving reviews. You guys keep doing that. That would be great.
How many reviews do they have on this podcast? What's it called?
Prevent Defense.
Come on,
Prevent Defense.
throw iTunes in there. Prevent Defense iTunes.
I'm looking at scrolling. Prevent Defense.
Oh, they got 44 ratings.
That's not bad.
44.
44 ratings.
For an average of 3.2.
That's not good. That's not
It's
good.
not great,
It's not good.
but it's serviceable.
Yeah. I'm looking for some of the bad ones. So, it's like... So is this...
There
not,
probably aren't. When you have 44 reviews, there's not a ton
That's
of
true.
bad reviews.
but it's not even... That's not even... This is a weekly podcast.
I would assume, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So it's not even a daily show on that. It's once a week and it's 45 minutes.
Oh, I've got a 1-star review here from someone who goes by the name of Real MHB. Weird.
Sounds about right. Jesus. Hey, what happened to did you see that song, the parody song that guy wrote yesterday?
The lyrics that you tweeted out. Yeah,
the
no one
lyrics I
sent,
saw,
no one
yes.
sent me the recording, but I do have.
That's a fucking issue. Nobody did a recording for it?
Nobody did a recording. At least not that I.
That's fucking, that is not good.
I do have a parody song though.
All right, we'll play in a second. But that's bad job by you guys. Bad job. I said this better be recorded before our show starts tomorrow. You didn't see this, Mike?
I saw it yet.
The sorry one in Heroes? Jeez.
Yeah. I started. I gave you the chorus.
Why was that redhead near me? Why did he come to town? He was standing right over my shoulder. Someone really screwed up. Did you pay for that clown? That's funny. All right. Do we need to hear more from these guys or no?
No, we get some other shitty podcasts that you asked for. So we got a little Scallon Pals in case you're in the mood to talk NBA.
I am in the mood to talk NBA right now after a big Celtics win last night on the road in Cleveland. Excellent performance by Gordon Hayward. Wonderful. Yes. Tremendous.
They got Hassan Whiteside a max deal, even though that was a short period of time, probably a mistake. But he was playing like a max player for a good amount of time there. Bam Adebayo's another guy, probably going to be in the front runner for most improved player this year. The amount of guys that the Heat just find, Ryan, and turn into legitimately good NBA players, like other than the Spurs, like I guess the two of them are the best.
The odds. The odds. Hold on. The odds of Scalabrine being the same room as this man, 1 in 50 million.
No, he's not.
It sounded like he said Ryan.
Maybe
he said Brian.
I mean, there's no. It's gonna be Scalabrine from some shitty connection, right?
They'll find guys, European guys at the back end of the first round that ended up being stars. How are they able to do this? And are those clearly the two?
Now, here's another tip I give these guys, and they would never listen to me. You should never do a show. Is this a daily show or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Where the one host is interviewing the other host. Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, right.
That makes the other guy seem like a fucking sieve, like a zero.
Well, as if the name doesn't do that. It's Scal and Pals, where it's Brian Scalabrine and one other guy.
Hey, I'm his pal. And the interview,
and Pal carries the show.
It just tells you about Scalabrine's ego that he would allow that to happen too. Like, he's he's underrated asshole. Let me hear this.
I can't think of any teams better over time.
That's not Scalabrine.
I think there are a number of factors. First,
it might be one of the might be Dwight Rolling.
Well, that was my other point. Hold on, that's my other point.
Not even there.
This is from one of their best of podcasts. But I'm pretty sure Scal is there.
Okay, but I bet you there's days where he's not even there. He's like, I'm traveling, I'm doing this. Get fucking whoever to do it, and they'll just do it, and they don't care. They don't give a
Mamba.
Right? They don't give a shit. We'll just send it out. We did it. It's done. Yeah, that's the radio.com way.
It also won't affect their numbers.
No, God, no.
What numbers?
I mean, it can't.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to be stuck around like 45, 50 views on all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been around for how long? Like 3 months?
It came out September 18th, I think, is when that whole radio.com lineup came out.
Scal and Pals.
Oh, so 2 months, I guess.
Scal, look at this, God.
I thought some of them started off.
I give Scal and Pals credit. 87 ratings.
Wow.
Not bad.
It's impressive.
Well, I mean, NBA season is kicking off. It's been very exciting.
True, just started.
And they do this, like it's a law. Caron Butler full interview, Kendrick Perkins interview, fucking Ryan McDonough interview, Rick Bucher interview, Kendrick Perkins interview.
So they just put their interviews up.
Yeah, another Kendrick Perkins.
They put all their interviews up, and then they cut all the interviews together and released it as a best of.
Talk to Kendrick Perkins every day.
When Brian Scalabrine, is out of town, they just recut all of their old content together, like we put on our YouTube channel, and then release it as a brand new podcast.
Jesus
Rick
Christ.
Bucher every day. They have the same. It's just like Kendrick Perkins every single day.
What do you think happens when Scal and Pals is like 5 minutes late uploading?
Oh, you must take a beating, the producer.
The laziness to do a best of podcast just on a Thursday, like I'm trying to think. I know
it's not for any holidays. It's just
right.
like we don't feel like putting a show
Pardon
on
my
Friday.
take, or maybe so one of the Barstool shows did one on 4th of July, but it's like that's obviously not going to be in on the 4th of July. That makes sense,
right?
But to do it on just a Thursday in November is
me, I would freak out.
Like,
I would just freak out.
If they were like, I mean, can you imagine Kirk saying, I can't come in Friday. Do you just want to like chop together some of the bits we did earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Mash that together and serve it up to the Minifans.
It would drive me. I would never be able to do it. I just wouldn't, because I know, it's my own issue. But I should probably be like, it's one day in my life. Who gives a shit?
Well, the other thing is the Minifans, they go back and they listen to old podcasts already. Like they can find the best of material.
I gotta say though, the pizza, the one I went to, the Jack's Abbey was great. The pizza at the place for the Scal and Pal live show was not great. It was a good time though. The place was fucking insane.
That's the thing. Sometimes you're so whipped up on energy.
Yeah, I mean, it was mad total. Kendrick Perkins, when they called him and talked to him for 10 minutes about the NBA, the place was going fucking bananas. It was nuts.
But I bet Scal, when he's like around the Scala fans, he kind of loosens up a little bit.
He charges them like he charges for cameos. It's $100 to talk to him, but still, it's worth it.
I like sometimes they call Perkins and just say, hey, what are you doing? And he's like, is it you guys again? Come on.
All right, what else do we have? Jesus, this place.
We get a parody song. I think this is the first maybe of a trend to replace the prank phone calls.
Okay, I'm going in this very
Hesitant?
Toe deep at best, yes.
This might not have been the best song, but I think that you'll appreciate his approach to it.
Going all the way back.
A lot of music, not a lot of lyrics in this one, which makes it...
You know what song this is, Mike?
No.
It's I'm on Fire by The Boss.
Oh, okay.
Long musical
Coming
lead-up.
on this Wednesday morning.
You're going to blow it here.
How we Carl wrote those books alone. Didn't need any help. Did it all from home. Oh, yeah. He had no ghostwriters. Oh, Steve's a liar. Some say he's known as a DC sleuth. At the hot dog contest, he was number 2. He's a real quagmire. All I know, Steve's a liar.
I like this.
We get more, right?
Oh, yeah, there's more. It's just long
You're
musical
a little
interludes.
too much music.
Yeah.
That's the song, though.
Yeah.
He had a vision and he went with it.
Right. I like it.
Just like that time when he had a quarterback sack, but some guy fell on him and he broke his back. At 14, he was just a little kid, man, talking about the war and what he did, oh yeah. I don't believe him either. Oh, Steve's a liar.
She's a liar.
Oh, that's great.
I like that a lot.
That is funny.
She's a liar.
Now, I hope I'm not going to be made sport of in any of these songs.
Well, I think, all due respect, Mike.
Yes.
Given that, I almost feel like it should be a Steve parody song contest for a while.
Ooh, okay.
Let's focus on Steve Rock.
I like that.
Well, no, that's not. No, we'll open it up. We'll open it up. Yeah.
Because it's tough.
But Steve is the most interesting. I can see him being the best song subject.
Yes. But here's the problem with that is then we're going to get a
Same
lot
jokes.
of Red Snapper
Right, that's
references.
true.
And yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of deep cuts.
That's
I
true.
mean, that broke the back thing is funny.
There's a well there. There's a.
Well, I'll be in my head all day.
To take from.
That was excellent. I think the
What's the
Minifans are
actual
going to
name
love
of that song?
I'm on fire.
Okay. I like that.
We tie in Bruce.
That's awesome.
I mean, first of all, the idea. I mean, what's he suggesting in that first part?
I have no idea.
Okay,
That just seems maybe he's just a Howie Carr fan. I don't know.
It must be cool to have the president tweet a book he wrote, though. I would imagine, right?
I would think.
Yeah, Howie was excited.
Well, you talked to him?
Sell some copies, yeah.
That's great. That is excellent.
It's good stuff.
He broke my back.
Oh,
it's already stuck in Mike's.
What was the 14?
I can't do the rest of the.
What was the 14-year-old part? What did he say?
14 years old. I was just a little kid.
No, you said something about had I talked to my brother about the war, and I was like, I was just a little kid.
Oh, you didn't get that part?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Because I was waiting for the 15-year-old sex line, I think. Like the next year I was fucking in the whatever.
Someone
That's
has suggested that Back to the USSR would be...
That seems like a reasonable one. That seems like a reasonable one. I can even see the Russian national anthem, maybe. There's a lot of ways you can go with this. That's what I mean.
Do I like this?
So that's our first candidate. We're going to make this a little tournament here, I think.
Okay.
We'll figure it out, but
All
well, we might play one or two a day as we go forward.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure how many. Well, you know what? I always say that, and then they fucking go crazy. So
Yeah, you never know what kind of
who is
musical
that?
talent
Anybody
is
we know
lurking
or
out
no?
there. No.
Who are these people? These people are incredible. But the guy who did that with one of the Scouts Pals, he did one of those songs like that. Very funny.
I have to say, he mixed it together pretty good from a
Sounded
technological
great.
side.
And I always say, like, radio.com, Entercom, let that fan base, forget me. They let those people walk away. It doesn't get any more loyal than that. They just let them go.
And they were happy about it.
Yeah, go good.
Good riddance. We got him out of our hair.
Talk to Kendrick Perkins every day.
Yeah.
It's Jock Sniffery. That's great. That's a great call.
Now, here's the tough thing, folks, is that it's going to take... It's not as easy as the prank calls. This is going to take some production skills.
No, we're going to put your skills to the test.
Some voice skills.
It's the greatest time in history to do it, right? In 2019, you just put it together on your phone and away you go.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you can use
I couldn't,
GarageBand.
but right. I mean, I couldn't.
Plenty of free programs.
We hear from...
I think this is an area where there's going to need to be some collaboration because not every good songwriter is a talented voice artist or good at production.
Not only that, I believe, I'm not counting myself because I won't, but I would be very surprised if I didn't hear from somebody in this room doing a parody song about Blind Mike. We found out Steve was such a great prank caller. Who knew? Maybe he's also a musician.
Oh, really?
Spoiler alert.
Finally, it's time to
am
slam
not.
me.
Well,
okay.
That sounds even better then, Steve. I think it's definitely going to happen.
I could write.
I would be very offended if it was to the theme of a Ray Charles song or
That would, yeah,
Stevie
that's
Wonder.
too,
That would be
right.
over the line.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, or you'd hate to,
Nothing about my mother. That would be.
Yeah, how do you rhyme?
Come on.
Whatever. Gunshots at breast cancer. Doesn't
Right.
seem like there's any. It's a tough wolf, but my guess is somebody's going to figure it out.
They might.
I just think that might happen.
I'm willing to write the song if we can find
Right.
a talented vocal artist.
Right, as long as the songs aren't about me. I don't want, let's keep. I'm off. Mike's fine, but let's leave the king.
You kind of loved podcast Jesus.
That's unnecessary. I don't want to be hearing that. The I'm on Fire video was filmed at the beginning of when, really sort of still MTV's infancy.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those ones that like had a plot.
Oh, okay.
Where Bruce
my
was
favorite kind.
Where Bruce was mine too. Bruce was a mechanic, and there's this like older, kind of rich woman who was flirting with him, but he always knew he couldn't have her. Like it was a different world. And he comes under he's under the car working on it. He shows like he rolls up, he's all sweaty and stuff like that. He's trying to act. It didn't really
man's
work.
man.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I can get that car back to you by tomorrow if you like.
Oh, there was actual acting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
And one of the guys like, oh, she's coming back. She likes the way he rotates her tires. As a kid, I was like, what does that mean? Because I want to hear the fucking song. But now I'm like sort of mystified.
This is great.
These MTV plot videos were fantastic back then. But that's a great call. What else do we have?
Well, we have something we teased yesterday.
What's that?
Some poetry.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Wow, I almost forgot about that.
I would have forgotten about it. Steve.
Thank God Steve is so willing to make fun of it.
Steve's proud of it.
Because I would have totally forgotten.
Steve is also proud of his poetry, though.
That might be fair.
I think you're going to have some fun with this.
Oh, good. Well, I'm anxious to hear.
I find
it.
that hard to believe.
I'm gonna go wee wee first.
Well, I think you're going to be reading it, right?
I don't know. What do you think, Mike? You guys.
I think you had some fun performing MHB's poetry.
That's true. It might be better.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it'll be better if Kirk performs it.
Yeah.
Now, this is a serious piece of literature you're looking at there.
God, you're an
idiot. I expect this to be a dignified reading. God. Have you read poetry before?
I read MHB's poetry.
It's true. It's to be taken seriously.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
This is satirical, right?
Yes.
Got a lot of laughs when you did it live the first time?
It actually did, yeah.
It'll get a lot of laughs this time too. I can promise you that.
It was for the the spring festival at Bowdoin.
I almost think this would be a better.
School must have been.
It's almost be better to call.
Jesus Christ.
It must be better to call someone randomly here as opposed to trivia. Just read this to them and see what they say. All right.
From the Pucinian Society.
That's right. This is the work of the Pucinian Society, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Year was which?
Would have been
04? No.
2010.
God, you're younger. I'm thinking like people at my age almost. Tales of an American College. By the way, Steve had to think about it because he graduated college in like 1937.
What am I supposed to say here?
All right. Tales of an American College. When I arrived to this fair land, unthinkable vice was right at hand. I frolicked to parties, so jolly and gay. With many a lady I rolled in the hay. I really hate you. That's just why I think you'll see I may have something of interest to thee.
Oh, God. A bit of a stretch.
Just leave. Earth. No tips for the boys, nor love for the ladies, but the journey to the land of my sexual Hades. Is that the reaction you got at Bowdoin, too? Was there clapping or no?
Yeah.
Woo! Consumed by lust newly freed, I conquered flesh with zealous greed. With every night a different face, it was a dark and dreadful place. One night stands passed without thought. You're almost like Matt Fuller in a way. The crying Winchester's sexual scene, right? This is satirical.
I'm excoriating the promiscuity of
That's
Bowdoin
why you guys
College.
have become such good friends. One night stands passed without thought. In every moment their judgment was wrought.
Makes you think.
God. Jesus. They cast nasty glances and avoid me in class, ridiculing my ability to get lots of ass.
Oh my, that does not say that. It does not say that. I refuse to believe it.
It does say that.
Little do they know.
By the way, Mike, we're not halfway done yet, just in case you're wondering.
Little do they know. I was a 15-year-old boy.
Don't you know real poetry is about sandwiches? Don't you realize that?
That's true. That's true.
A triumphant beast I was for a year, maybe two. I thought this was a manor, and I thought I was Hugh.
What does that mean?
Explain that to Mike, would you?
Hugh Hefner.
Oh, God.
Because I didn't understand it either.
It's a literary reference.
I understand, but word quickly spread like campfire lore that I was a no-good, goddamn dirty whore. I don't understand this.
You just don't get it. This is for the cool kids at Bowdoin.
You understand, MHB's opinion is the only one that matters.
Sure, I respect that.
Matters poetry.
Lost in the sea of immoral fire, sexual discipline I sought to acquire. So I thought of a way to justify every little cutie I wanted to try. If we hung out a lot and then became friends, perhaps I could realize my sexual ends. But the strategy, too, fell flawed from the start, growing the sin sown deep in my heart. So I floated along, not quite in the flame, when the passion arose for a fair certain dame. I love her now and she might love me. Together we're better, forever and free. Know this, my friends. Your sexual footsteps are cast in stone, and known to you and you alone. But heed my word, for this I swear. Sex without love is a trap and a snare. Yeah, I guess. So at the end, you're really making a point.
Yes.
Like you wrapped up, you've moved on from satire more to...
I was excoriating the culture of promiscuity on the American college scene.
So you
letting
mean,
them
like,
know that it would leave them.
So you think it's bad if like two 20-year-olds consent and just like explore sexual desires for each other? Like,
they will find more meaningful human relatients in
I understand.
monogamy.
What if they want to fuck though?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was 9 years ago. I was making a different point.
I guess that's true.
I like the idea of Steve sitting there like, what is a classic American sex symbol? Hugh Hefner in the year 2012.
So everybody agree with your point? Your overall? I mean, this does not seem like a sexual crowd.
No, they just thought it was funny. It rhymes.
Where does this come from? Is the joke that Steve Steve's not a sexual guy?
Meanwhile, the irony is you've been at this point fucking for
years,
for years and years.
True.
Yeah.
Did you ever confess that?
No, we didn't talk a lot about sex in the Pusinian
Well, what led
Society.
you to go with this one then?
Because it was coming up on Ivies and it's supposed to be the big wild bacchanalia of
Risque.
college.
This is the raunchy Pusinian
I think
Society.
actually we were having a disputation about monogamy and promiscuity or something. I mean, we take on the heavy subjects. That's
Sure.
the heart of human nature.
I understand. Jeez, well, there you go.
That's fun.
It's a good poem.
Mike Kinney is beside himself right now.
You did that in college, Mike?
No, I did not.
You and your friends you weren't in the Pusinian Society?
No, I wasn't.
You're just busy railing coke with
You had
Kingpin
a
Pete.
very strange college existence, Steve. I don't know.
I did, yeah.
But did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The idea of a kid at age 22 or whatever.
Who's the fair dame?
Sitting down and writing that.
Fair Dame doesn't exist.
Oh, you just made her up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a you're taking some
You think
liberties.
this guy could be tied down back then? Come on.
No, of course not.
Come on. The cock of the walk.
So okay. No, that's excellent work, Steve. Excellent. What else do we have? Anything else?
Well, we did go back and pull some of the Esquire 15, but I mean it's still, I mean it's not that great. It's like the Edge of Sports with Zirin. Remember, look, he was the guy who was talking about the Olympics and it's just boring shit. It's just, I mean, it's
That guy
still
really got your dander up, if I recall.
Well, I don't know.
It's just still outrageous.
I was very upset about that,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
What the fuck is he talking about? Well, I just find and now that I've been in it long enough, and I listened to it forever, despite what Karaba said. I mean, I listen to these. I try to listen to as many as I can to listen to different ones. And I love podcasts, so I want to find new ones that I like, and a lot of them just suck.
There's a lot of garbage. I think it's because the barrier to entry is so low.
Well, right, everyone thinks they can do it, but I'm talking about the ones that are established and like, hey, these are good. Everyone's, if you do a list of the 15 best podcasts, whatever, everyone's like, this is on it. This is on it. Well, not really. I mean, what we do is different. I think what we do is closer to a traditional radio show, but it's still, I don't know. I find, I mean, there aren't a lot of ones that I say, okay, I'm going to listen to this every single time.
Yeah. Even a lot of the comedy podcasts that I listen to aren't in the top 100.
Like, what's the one that you like? The
Legion of Skanks.
Yeah. Is that good every time?
I mean, there's some weaker episodes,
Right.
but yeah, I enjoy it.
I mean, I like Joe Rogan, but I'm not listening to every
No,
single
Rogan is,
episode.
we've talked about it. Rogan's guest reliant. The one with Artie is very good.
I listened to the Snowden one, and I mean, they had technical difficulties, but it was just a Snowden monologue.
Yeah, and he's boring, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm sure it did massive numbers. I don't know. I think it should be one where a guy has like 4 different personalities. That would work. I don't know why that hasn't been done.
I know. It's a shame. It doesn't exist.
But it
You
never
can't find
happens,
it.
right?
You can't
It's-
find
yeah,
it.
never ever happens.
How would you get 4 different enough personalities to be able to make that work?
Right.
That's the thing. But I don't know what, and I talk about this a lot, but these people who do radio shows and do podcasts, and they do the same thing they're doing on their radio show on their podcast. The fuck are you doing? I don't know. I mean, Barstool, look, I'm not saying I like every podcast on Barstool. I listen to every podcast on Barstool, but at least each one offers something, different, like whatever. My mom's basement, like, that may not be for me all the time, but it's got an audience. It knows what it's doing. It plays to the crowd it likes. I don't know, pick the lights camera one.
Well,
that's, you know what you're getting.
Someone asked me what's my least favorite podcast on Barstool, and I was like, I don't know that there's one I hate. Like, I would never listen to Ellie Schnitt's podcast because it's not for me.
Right.
That doesn't mean it's bad. It's just it's for
No,
a totally different audience.
she's got a thing. She does it, and she has a huge audience.
Yeah.
And she's talented in that, and it's just for me, it's like listening to a different language. I just don't get it.
Right.
I don't know where. I feel like podcasts are sort of in a weird. They're more popular than ever. I feel like right now nothing's really popped lately. I don't
Well,
know.
except for the Kirk Minihane Show,
obviously. But I'm just saying, in general, I look at the top of these charts, and it's kind of like,
Same, yeah. It's always Rogan, Bill Burr, Mark Maron.
Yeah,
it's
some
also,
NPR podcasts.
Like the distribution side is still trying to figure itself out. Like Spotify's wildly popular. A lot of people listen there, but there are still glitches and errors all the time on that platform.
Right.
And iTunes just really doesn't give a shit about the podcast side of their operation.
Even though they're the biggest
Exactly.
podcast.
Even though they're the biggest.
Right. Yeah, and you can the rankings. I have no idea what we've pretty consistently been in the sports 20s and 30s for a couple months now, right?
Yeah,
we've settled in there. I don't know if we did one a week, we would be in the top 5.
Well, we would have more downloads, I would think.
But that doesn't even matter necessarily.
I don't think so. I don't even know. I don't even really care. But I'm just
it's downloads plus new subscribers plus ratings overall plus positive rating. There's a lot that goes into it.
I didn't realize they were that transparent.
Yeah. Really? I mean, our ratings our average ratings must be great, right?
Yeah, we're 4.9. You got a few enemies who go in there with a 1 star.
Or
never listen to the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Give us some more reviews. Let's get us
of course.
to
Yeah, come on.
Review and subscribe, whatever the fuck you want to do. But yeah, I'm trying to find new ones because I feel like I'm now in this rut where I listen to the same ones. I'll listen to KFC. I'll check in on Pardon My Take. I'll listen to a couple political ones. There's one I just finished, the American Scandal one I like.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for something like,
Well, I do that. I cycle. Like, there's times where in the mornings I'll listen to PMT and KFC, and then there's other times where I listen to the comedy podcast and the morning show like that. So I go through different phases.
Yeah.
You know what I listened to yesterday?
What's that?
Home and Home.
How was that good?
Gallon Pals.
Should I start checking in? Or?
And Prevent Defense.
It's something different. You're looking for something different.
But we have a pretty damn good audience. And there must be an appetite. People must want to try and do something like that. No, I don't know.
You would think, but I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I understand it's not easy in a way because you're just kind of going in and saying, all right, we don't have we don't have a thing. We're not talking football.
We don't have an interview that's
we're not doing a 6-part
hour-long conversation.
Right, we're not doing that too. We're not doing a 6-part series on this.
You would say our thing would be we're kind of in the model of Stern and Opie and Anthony.
For sure.
But that doesn't exist in podcasting.
Is it kind of like a Seinfeld podcast?
No, it's not. No way. Don't say South Park either. It's not. A podcast about nothing. Is that what you mean?
In a way.
Like its own created universe.
Oh, who are you then? I'd be Jerry.
I'd be George.
You're
I guess.
George.
Yeah.
Are you Kramer?
I guess I'd have to be.
I think you would be Kramer, the most mysterious.
Cynthia Dill? I mean, who's Elaine? We don't have an Elaine. But we do have, you're right, we do have Newman. We do have these sort of, that's true. We do have some side characters, I guess.
Sure.
But there are ones I like, but there's not ones I dedicated. We have people listening. I saw that poll yesterday. People spend like 6 or 7 hours a day with the show, whether it's a podcast or the Discord, which I saw the Discord people complaining about me. I'm not going to say that I was on Discord looking at it.
But well, everyone can tell when you're on.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay. It doesn't matter. Who wouldn't do it? I mean, it's my show.
What was the complaint?
That I bag on Discord.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I think
we've given them quite a bit of
promotion.
promotion.
I also think we're sarcastic. They are. If they don't think they're nuts, then I can't help them.
From that.
Yeah,
angle.
I mean, they're fucking crazy. That's good. We like that. We like passion.
Yeah. King of the crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would love a new podcast. I'm like, this is great. I could listen to it every day, but it's not out there for me right now.
No. Well, even if you're talking every day.
Well, it's not. I mean,
the only other one is Corolla that I can think of.
Right. Yeah, and he's for me hit or miss.
Yeah,
he
gets a little.
He doesn't have the same. Like,
he can talk about anything. He's a funny guy, but there's a lot of times where it's like, well, he's making some car comparison that I don't understand.
I just don't think he cares as much as we do. Like about his show.
Not.
Like I think he's just sort of.
Well, he's another guy. He's got 10 million different things going on.
Right, and he jumped in early, so I give him credit. Like he jumped in way early, and I don't know. I mean, I almost wonder if it's what Stern's going to do next. Probably not. No.
I don't. I mean, he has such disrespect for podcasting that I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean. You give him enough money. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know. It depends on what he wants to do to cut back his work schedule. I could see him just doing like a once a week
hour podcast a week.
Yeah.
There's a pay model probably, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think he could pull it off. He still has that loyal enough following who would pay for, just subscribe to his podcast or even, I mean, if he's getting good downloads, he could just sell it. I mean, like how much money does he need to be making after he's 70?
I mean, he's not thinking like that. He's not going to be doing. I don't know. But the other thing you see all the time too, we talk about this, is they just stop doing them. Like, they give up after a month or 6 months, and I see some of the ones I used to like. It's weird, but I don't know. Point is, it's very hard, and I'm very brave to keep doing this. Is sort of the point I'm getting.
You're a hero.
I think so. Yeah.
One other thing we could talk about is the logo for the apparel.
Sure.
What do you just want to give us approval?
Would you like?
While the microphones are here and we have your attention,
I have to say I'm not wild about the logo.
All right.
I'm not passionate about the logo, but I'm also not. It's not me.
Not a bad one.
Do you have any positive input about like what you would like it to look like?
Nope.
Any adjustments?
Nope.
I sent to one of the merchandise people this morning, like that logo with to be put on winter hat, 2 different color hoodies, and sweatpants.
Okay, that's fine.
We sent that out to the Minifan thread on Twitter, and instantly we sent like 5 or 6 options, and they
all put it on the Discord or no?
Yeah, I put it on the Discord.
What did they say?
They agreed they like that logo. So the consensus of
Kirk wants to be cool
Minifan
like the guys in the what is the Discord say?
Yeah, well, from Minifan thread.
Well, I know what the Twitter guys say.
Well, it's a bigger group, I think. Although it's probably the same 3 people with 70 different. But okay, see, what do you guys think of it?
I like it.
I like it, and I think that
the
demand has been for a simpler shirt that's not an inside reference that just has the show logo.
Okay. Get all your winter gear.
Fantastic.
Up soon.
It's great. Okay, so yeah, that's fine by me. I'm not gonna. I stay out of that stuff. If you guys think that's good, then knock yourselves up.
All right.
Mike's got more important things to worry about the next.
That's true.
Couple of days or so.
That's true.
So is Steve. This is top priority. Yeah, but and I'll also be curious. I mean, I suspect we'll be sitting here 21 hours or whatever, 22 hours from now with nothing, no updates from the Globe, from nothing.
Yeah, that's the way things are headed.
Steven mentioned submitting an op-ed to the Globe, which we can maybe do, but they won't run it.
Will they run it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's great if they don't.
We had 99% expectation that Bob Murchison wouldn't accept this offer, just like we know they won't accept the op-ed, but we're at least trying.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know what. I saw Featherston tweet out today that he thought Murchison was in that truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't think that he was the one in the Suburban that was parked over by Peace Abbey. He might. There are a number of people who said that they thought he drove by.
Oh, okay.
And that's what the picture he tweeted out appeared to me.
Oh.
That he just drove by to scope out the scene.
I'm sure he did. I would have.
Yeah.
Just human curiosity,
Stop by for a dog, you know?
Well, give him a call. See if he answers. Let's give him a call. I might star 6-7 him, Steve. I'm sure he'll answer.
What are you doing today?
Yeah, what's going on?
We've got a trivia question for you.
I could see him answering a trivia question on Trivia Wednesday.
That would be fun. What do you think you know? What do you think his expertise is? Music, sports?
Stalking? I don't know. Yeah. Good question. He's hard at work.
Do you have his number saved?
I'm just reading.
Yeah, no, I have his number saved, but I have to type it out and then type it back in.
I'm just reading the poem if he answers. Just hang up. That's it.
That's what finally gets it. He's like, you know what? That inspired me to...
Ridiculing my ability to get lots of ass.
What is that?
Hi, you
That's
mail for Bob Murchison. Message at the tone.
Leave a message?
It's a shame. Well, we tried.
Might have my number blocked now, by the way. Right?
If you star 6-7, does it still block it or no?
I don't know.
I'm sure he has it blocked.
After the text yesterday, feels like I'm victimizing him with my offers for substantive debate.
Think Dale still has it blocked?
Oh yeah. No,
well, why would he unblock?
Definitely got me blocked.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I suspect nothing, which is too bad. We are trying.
I mean, You've done everything you can.
I mean, really, at this point, what else can I do? Steve is now obsessed with getting this to work.
Well, I'd just like to get it connected in the future in case we ever want to call.
All right, well, don't worry about it.
Have we ever heard anything from Murchison the last week? I mean,
I have
maybe
no
he's
idea.
busy writing song parodies.
I have no idea. I find he gets quieter when things, something will happen in the next few days. Of that I have no doubt. No question. Something will happen in the next few days. It always does.
Yeah.
That's my life. All right, yes. So tomorrow we'll see. I mean, as always, you walk in, you find out the day. By the way, did you read that Renee Graham story in the Globe today?
About how there's no homophobia at play in the Democrat Party because of Pete Buttigieg's low numbers.
Not the Democratic Party among African Americans.
Yes,
she wrote.
yes.
So she writes an op-ed. I should look it up. So Mayor Pete is struggling in South Carolina. He's doing very well in Iowa.
I think he's been putting up zeros in South Carolina in the African American community.
Yes. Now, again, I have no proof that that's why or not why. Just like Renee Graham has no proof that's why or not why. She's an op-ed writer.
Well, I think there are a lot of historical examples to suggest that the African American community isn't as supportive of gay.
Well, I would even say it's more of a religious, hardcore Christian South Carolina issue as well.
I would say when you were in California for Prop 8,
yes,
one of the first gay marriage referenda.
Referenda, yes.
Yeah, referenda.
Right, referendum. Yeah, referenda. Yeah.
If
what referenda?
If only white people had voted in that, gay marriage would have passed by a very large margin.
Okay. Yes. So let me see this here. My point with her is, she writes, Pete has little black support. Don't blame homophobia. She writes, his weak record on civil rights is the main barrier for black voters.
Oh, he's racist.
Well, the whole issue with South Bend and the shooting and all that stuff, right? So here's my thing is, we are now at this point still in this election. If you ask 100 people what they know of Mayor Pete, the first thing would be other than Mike who didn't know, the first thing is he's gay.
Right.
And that is his issue. They don't know the inside stuff of what's going on in the South Bend Police Department. They just don't know that. So I mean, my issue with her is, she's in the Globe are very happy to say that everyone, Barstool, us, we're racist with no proof. Mm-hmm. But don't say there's no proof. They're not racist, no proof. The guy, she may be right. I have no idea. What it is, so she went to she used a Boy George tweet who said that he'd have issues with South Carolina homophobia in the 80s. Again, that's almost 40 years ago now. So I understand that that's a bad example. But then she lays out, it can't be racist. It can't be racist. It can't be racist. Well, I mean, if white people can be racist, black people can also be homophobic. I like the idea that everyone is a block, can or can't be this. That's my thing. An individual, I guarantee you there are black people who are not voting for Mayor Pete because he's gay. Guess what? There are white people who are voting for Mayor Pete or not voting for him because he's gay.
Basically what they're saying is a certain race of people is not capable of the emotions or thoughts that we're capable of.
Or not only that, it's only like, hey, I'm black. You're not allowed to do that. Renee Graham can point her finger anytime they want and play the race card with no proof.
Yeah.
But don't do it with us with no proof. Although, in fact,
all of the proof cuts against her argument. If you look at all public opinion polling, African Americans have different attitudes towards gay marriage than white people do. Like, if you look at it normatively, just look at the public opinion polling.
See, I actually think it's more of a Christian southern part of the country thing. Myself.
But then again, Pete has positioned himself as supposedly the voice of Christianity in the Democratic primary right now.
Well, but the hardcore Christians who are not going to buy that. But, but either way, I just don't like the idea of, hey, when there's no proof this way, fine. When there's no proof that way, I'm going to it's just so hypocritical.
Well, of course.
The Michael A. Cohen column was on the same kind of thing. Like, just the low intellectual quality of the Boston Globe opinion pages.
It's unbelievable.
From Shirley to Renee to Gene Vinocci. I mean, they're all just...
Joan Vinocchi. How dare you?
Joan Vinocci.
Vinocchio.
Gene Vinocchi.
She writes this. She actually writes this. Yes, Buttigieg's sexuality, his marriage to his husband may be a problem for some voters, regardless of their race. Well, we're done then.
Yeah. So, okay, you're done. You hang it up.
Soon after he took office in 2012, he demoted South Bend's first black police chief. He had been accused of secretly taping phone calls to prove patterns of racist language. He was replaced by a white man. His police force remains 90% white. Then there was the black man who was shot to death. If you go to South Carolina and you ask 100 people who Daryl Boykins is, black or white, none of them are going to know who that is. None. Maybe one who pays attention to it. That's not the issue with Mayor Pete. There are people who don't vote for him still in 2019 because he's gay. I think that's crazy. If I had to vote for a Democrat, I would vote for him. Like, he's still my candidate.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'd probably vote for him, too, if I had to vote for a Democrat.
Yeah, I don't care if he likes penis, vagina, both, neither. I don't give a fuck.
What's the difference? Yeah.
But
the good thing that you can say about Pete is that he's not an idiot.
Oh, for sure. If she writes, Dan Savage, he's a famous columnist. He's a gay guy. She writes he falsely claimed black people who flocked to polls to elect the first black president were to blame. So yeah, there you go. I don't know. So it's just amazing. It's so hypocritical.
When we because I feel like the interactions I have with regular people, when people just throw out, oh, he's a racist, oh, he's a homophobe, oh, he's this, he's that. Everyone rolls their eyes kind of. So when does it stop that we all kind of acknowledge it's silly to be claiming this all the time? The amount that we do anyways. But why is that not? When does it stop that the accusations get credibility?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. And I also think it's not Renee Graham wants anything solved either.
Right.
What fun is that for her then?
True, I guess.
I mean, it's
sensational. It gets people to read it.
By the way, Biden, according to the Real Clear polling average, is up 19.5 points in South Carolina. And Buttigieg is at 4%.
Yeah, well, he's going to get smoked there.
Yeah.
But he's going to, I guess he's doing really well in Iowa. And, but I don't think it's not going to matter. Just looking here. This is so, yeah, I mean, it's percentage of the adults who favor same-sex marriage by race, ethnicity. This is the Pew Forum poll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're right. I mean, the white number is higher than the black number. I mean, that's just a poll.
To the extent you trust public opinion polling, right, and however much we can rely on it, the public evidence suggests that Renee Graham is wrong and attitudes on same-sex marriage are different.
Well, I'll just go year by year.
African Americans.
2001. I mean, the country's changed. 2001, 34% of white Americans in this poll favored same-sex marriage. It's 62% in 2019. 32% of blacks polled in 2001, 32%, 51% in 2019, 9% lower. Not a massive difference, but, in 2015, 58% of the whites polled favored it. 39% of the black people favored it. Now, I don't know what that, maybe that's just a random group. Maybe it's changed a lot. Maybe it hasn't. But I don't know why, when you have numbers like that, the question isn't why are the numbers like this? The question is how dare you make the suggestion that's backed by certain numbers? And I'm not even sure why that is or why it isn't.
It's also a stigma that's been, this is not a new thing. It's a stigma that's been around forever.
Yeah,
I've heard comedians of both races talk about it. Political people of both races talk about it.
Yeah.
But talk about what? I mean, according to Renee Graham, it doesn't exist.
Right.
Yes, we're just talking about some made up thing.
You remember, and this is off the heels of New York Times wrote a story about this a week ago that I read. And they talked to certain people. And again, you go to South Carolina, you talk to a person. You can get anybody to say anything if you ask enough people. But there were black African-American voters there who were like, oh, I'm going to vote for the guy because he's gay. Now, there were some that said they didn't care.
Right.
But that was the focus of their story. They wrote it. And I think Renee Graham flips out when she reads shit like that. As opposed to saying, geez, is this true? Is this not true? I don't know. Let's talk to some people. It's immediately, no, and by the way, you're racist for saying that.
Yeah.
And that it never ends. It's just, I found the story poorly written, but just interesting that she can't. I don't know. It's just, but she'll be very happy. She'll write a column the next month or two saying somebody's racist with no proof.
Oh, of course,
with no proof,
and there's zero diversity of thought.
There's
no columnist at the Boston Globe who's going to say, Renee, I think I'm going to respond to some of the arguments you made with counter evidence.
Oh yeah, no, and their conservative writers are fucking liberals. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Jacoby is whatever.
He's a liberal. Yeah,
or even worse than no proof. The proof will be song lyrics they tweeted or something like. You know what I mean? Just silly.
Yes.
As opposed to people's actual opinions.
Yeah, expect to hear more of this rancid blame narrative from Buttigieg's white gay advocates. So of course it's all, it's just.
So isn't there some homophobia in there?
Yes.
That's pretty close to saying that the gay mafia is the only reason Buttigieg is around.
I mean, it's, I'm not sure why this is, but I find stuff like that interesting.
Yeah.
How much do you think Renee Graham makes?
Not much.
Or any of these
because you can replace them with any other liberal idiot who will make no money. There's no, I don't know, less than you think. I bet. Wouldn't you say?
Well, I don't know. You say that, but then it's a nonprofit organization, right?
That's true.
It's just a pet project of the Henrys. So
That's
who knows what their salaries are?
What's the big takeaway of today's show going to be? Is it going to be me advocating for KFC for the Francesa job?
KFC. People who like the song parody is still stuck in my head.
You know what? Let's play the song one more time. Don't you think, Mike?
I think so. I'd like to hear it. Poetry will be big. Yeah, but maybe the KFC thing might be the biggest.
The song's a keeper, though. That's true.
Well, the Mike finally slaying his white whale.
That's true, boy. We got a lot done today.
Really did.
For that bizarre Renee Graham tangent by me out of nowhere. But it was in my head. It was in my head.
You were angry about it.
So what we do, I hate the fucking...
I know.
You know what? I need to feel better. Can something make me feel better here in the
There
next
we go.
30 seconds or no? All the way back to 1985.
WKMS.
How we Carl wrote those books alone. Didn't need any help. Did it all from home. Oh yeah. He had no ghostwriters. Whoa, Steve's alive. Some
Why
say
bring
he's
that up?
known
It's
as
weird.
a DC sleuth. At the hot dog contest, he was number 2. He's a real quagmire. Oh, I know Steve's a liar.
We had these phone calls, Steve, before you started. Did you ever think this is what it was going to be? What did you think it was going to be?
Something like this.
You did?
Yeah.
Because I know you like the issues, which we do, I guess. But
You just tackled some issues.
I did.
And then we get to this.
I'll help from Mike on that one.
We got our Epstein talk in.
That's true. All right. Give it to me.
Oh, Epstein, too. I forgot about that.
Give it to me.
Just like that time when he had a quarterback sack, but some guy fell on him and he broke his back.
I love that. I don't know why.
That actually happened.
I know. Sure did.
At 14, he was just a little kid. Ben talked about the war and what he did. I don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
Oh, Steve's a liar.
You say he doesn't believe your brother.
Yes.
Right. So both of you are liars.
Steve's a liar. Oh, Steve's a liar.
So you heard that. That's great. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. Fucking A+. That's a great way to kick off whatever the fuck this madness now is going to be for the next 2 months of our lives.
I wonder if I'll enjoy it when it turns on me as much.
I know I will.
I think I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't think of any of the... There's no members of your family who will be named.
No, certainly not.
I mean, I enjoyed that. I heard it and I was like, yeah, that'll be.
Okay,
That's
maybe
fine.
I will.
That's a hit.
Then.
Mother. Exactly.
Doing the work for you, people.
So you listened to the... Did you listen to the fight I had with Steve?
Yes.
Were you there for that?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yes.
How bad was it in retrospect? The hearing it again.
It was interesting because at the time, so my big takeaway
Mike
was
just
that
sat there silently
Can you
watching
believe
a man
it?
get killed.
Can you imagine?
pretty much.
Can you imagine doing that instinct now, saying to me, "Hey, listen,
let's lay off.
let's lay off the." I had a fan. What was it? An intervention?
Mistakes were made.
An intervention? Did you say?
Yeah, mistakes were made.
So my big takeaway was that you thought this was the start of a symptom of a bad.
I was concerned.
Yes,
I was concerned. I didn't. I will tell you where I often say I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Where I was wrong is I didn't realize Steve could roll with the punches like this.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was a stuck up.
That was my big
I was
thing
like, oh God, I'm stuck with this fucking nice guy, good producer, but like he's a drip.
Listening to that on a day where Steve teased his poetry was eye-opening. I was like, well, he's come a long way.
Yes. Well, yeah, a big moment for Steve, ironically, was the poetry, the MHB poetry.
Yes.
That ruined MHB and made Steve a new man.
What people might not know is I got the sense that you were coming into that show loaded for bear.
Yo, for sure.
I think you had a different direction that show was going to go in.
What, that day?
The poetry day, yeah. Because at one point you were like, we got some stuff that I want to get into. And it was one of those like, I got a bone to pick with you guys.
Was it that?
I don't remember what it was, but it was what you had that look in your eye like you were ready to fucking come after me or come after Mike or something. And you said something like, I don't care about anything else. This is we're just poetry today.
But that fight was, but it was important.
It was.
No, we had to work out some shit.
It was a big moment for the show, I would say, looking back at it.
Right. Were you uncomfortable in the room at the time?
So I didn't remember being uncomfortable, but listening I sound very different.
Yeah.
So maybe that was just nerves. This is my second week on the show, I think.
Right.
And then Kingpin Pete walks in.
Yeah,
was that day?
And I had to do stand-up comedy after that. So yeah, maybe I was a little nervous.
So early madness.
Yeah.
That's when we started getting our shit together, though, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
That
that's
was
important.
That
was a big day.
And then I think like 2 days later, it was Cullinane's first day.
Were you gone right after that?
Yes.
He did
that
one
wasn't your
more
last
show,
was
that,
it?
I think?
No, we did maybe one more. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That's crazy. We're gone for that long. 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being more like 4.
The whole month of July,
I
pretty
just have
much.
Steve gone for 4 weeks now. Being stuck with Cullen.
Weird, yeah.
Ugh.
But
I'm glad to hear that because there was a span there where Mike was definitely like,
I was a Cullinane guy.
No doubt. There's
well, for
no
those
doubt.
of you who miss Cullinane, a lot of that stuff's going to be going on the YouTube today. I
can't imagine that's the case, but we should have a Cullinane day on YouTube.
Well, no, not a Cullinane day, but the shows he was there for.
Oh, the Cullinane shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Does this hurt people looking at old downloads of the podcast?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
Why do you say that?
I actually had a conversation with Jen at Barstool yesterday about content strategies, and what they want us to do is put out more like 5 and 10 minute videos on Barstool. Like today, we'd put out Kirk Minihane on Jeff Epstein, or Kirk Minihane responds to Renee Graham's column. You put those out on YouTube, and you exploit the YouTube algorithm in order to grow your audience.
Oh, okay, all right. No.
So there you go.
Good.
We're gonna plug you into the intellectual dark web.
Leave me out of it. It's fine. Just don't even tell me about it.
Will
That's
do.
fine.
All right.
What's going up on YouTube today, Mike?
The silly shit, the voicemail, the Moroso voicemail.
Okay.
The poo poo pee pee talk.
Rich Mandarin.
The what talk?
The poo poo pee pee talk.
What is that?
I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
The gross vulgar stuff. I was using it as a category, not referencing a specific segment.
Go ahead.
That's another one. Jesus. There you go, gang.
Fired. He wins me over. It's amazing. The line just wins me over, pulls me back. Wins me over, pulls me back.
Steve, my good man.
It's a good
fan
one.
favorite.
Did you ever hear that one, Steve, or no?
I did, yes.
You did?
I listened to that on the plane ride back.
Did you like that one or no?
I liked it a lot, and I got
That's a divisive one.
I get to hear it every 2 seconds on Saturday.
Oh,
because everybody came up to me, Steve, my good man, you need to order more pizza.
I still do it now, though. Even the phone will ring and Kate will be in the car or whatever. And it's your name. Steve, everyone says. It's a winner.
A few others.
How long
like
did that go on for?
45, 50 minutes.
Jesus,
well, we
really?
did it for probably
and then you came back
25 minutes, and then I think we did Rich Mandarin.
Oh, that was
and
that
then
day?
we went back to
that was
Steve.
I
think it might have been the same day.
What an origin day that is.
Rich Mandarin was great.
Rich Mandarin was great.
Yeah.
He was a fucking closer.
Because we asked what Cullinane was going to be doing now that he's not producing the show. And he was going to work with Rich Mandarin.
That's a made up name, though, right?
Yes.
I just made up that name?
You said something that sounded kind of like Kirk Minihane, almost. Yeah.
Rich Mandarin. And Mandarin had the same attitude I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was the Kirk Minihane of the
Has
real
Mandarin
estate
been
podcast.
followed by a Murchison type in the real estate world or no?
Oh, that's a good question.
He had an enemy.
Well,
we'll find out today on YouTube.
Okay.
His sales strategies are too edgy.
Right, yeah, he's too, fucking, there's a line, he crosses it. That's the way Rich Mandarin does things.
Writing letters to the Realtors Association. His houses all smell like cookies.
Oh, that was a big one. Yeah.
The cookie smell.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's blossomed into 2 very successful Rich Mandarin parody
I think I met one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I certainly did.
Someone is making an allegation that MHB runs one of them.
I'm sure I know who that is. I don't know that allegation, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you think he's doing that?
No.
What would be why would it be
What
bad
would
if
be
he
the benefit? Yeah, I don't know.
But also, why would it be bad if he was? It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
I mean, like, so what?
bad.
I don't know. Boy, MHB is another guy. People are interested in MHB, man. They're another divisive figure in the Minifan world right now.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with him. He's an original, so you got to leave him alone. But at the same
He's
time,
a made man.
He's a made man. But is he too comfortable as a made man? That's the issue.
It's the ultimate question.
Isn't that the ultimate? I thought you can do anything with him this week or no?
Try to, depending on his schedule, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about doing Listen Up Dummies on the YouTube on Saturday.
Why don't you guys do best of on YouTube?
Maybe it'd be best of Listen Up Dummies.
It's time for one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a while since you did one of those.
Oh, what a wild, crazy road it's been.
And the first lady's going to be in Boston today.
Yes.
So there'll be.
I called it yesterday. By the way, they don't give me credit for breaking the news that there was going to be a protest.
Some 250 people who work at Boston Medical Center are protesting. Oh, it's a strange number. By First Lady. So this is a huge story in the Globe. Yeah. And they'll be all over the news.
Yes.
Okay. That's how they handle all these things.
Yes.
They're very consistent.
250 people, I'm sure. I'm sure that's the number of people who will show up for this.
Maybe like 12 people
exactly.
there? So fucking
12 disgruntled male nurses with goatees.
What's going on Radio.com Sports Twitter account? Can you look that up for me, see what the latest thing they tweeted? At RDC Sports.
Right?
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
RDC Sports.
Yeah. I wonder who's in charge of that whole thing.
Your guy, right? Mike D, or no?
I don't know he's in charge of like that.
Oh, the Twitter.
Just the whole
itself.
thing, yeah. Like
interesting.
Miss any part of Howard and Jeremy this morning? It's now easier than ever to catch up with Radio.com Rewind, driven by Northtown Auto. Get more info here at radio.com/rewind.
They're very proud of that.
How many followers do they have?
1,885.
Is that really true?
Pretty good.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
God, I don't know. That's rough.
Pretty good.
And the other note I had to say was on Twitter is it turns out that Blind Mike's groupie, the account is gone, right? I was told that. I have not heard. I was told totally gone. So they had to have been what? Somebody hired their friend to do it or something, like the girl.
Not even hired. Their sister, their girlfriend, or whatever.
Just had her, and there's no chance that was Kelleher's sister.
No. I don't think so.
No? I don't know. Okay.
It sounds to me like Kelleher's family doesn't want to be involved in this, so I'd be surprised. But you never know.
Yeah. But I think she's gone.
Well,
yeah, I can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, also that Barstool investigator would have known if it was Kelleher's sister.
Oh, that's
they
true.
Went to
They
school
went to school
together.
Yeah.
Or maybe Mike finally betted her.
Maybe.
What?
You never know.
That happened?
Never know what I'm up to. Yeah.
That's true. All right. So back tomorrow, we'll have updates on this thing. On the whole fucking situation with our plan. Mike will continue to dig in his world there with his group as he puts his crew together.
Very good.
Do I know any of these names of this crew?
Sort of.
Wait, what does that mean?
Can't go into op like this one with the Warthog.
Do you think
I don't know if the Warthog will be able to make.
Is it good to have Russian intelligence on your side on this one?
That would be helpful. Yes, I think so.
And Donald Trump Jr. is your new whale?
Well, I wouldn't say he's my new whale. He's a guest that I'm trying to get.
Okay. I mean, shouldn't you have a good relationship with them? No?
The right wingers, yeah.
The Trump family loves him.
Does he have a book out or something?
Yes. Triggered.
What's his issue?
Liberals are bad.
They're bad?
Yes.
That's true.
It's time to own libs.
Just have a shitload of fresh takes.
Must own the libs.
What are you reading right now, Steve?
I'm actually in between books right now. I'm still looking for a good piece of fiction. I have been reading this one, like an American history book by a New Yorker columnist, but I'm kind of losing steam on it. I even forgot what her name is.
Oh, God. Really? Jesus.
Yeah, losing steam.
I'm going to pick up this book, I think, today. Let me see.
You done with the Pharaoh's book?
Yeah, I finished up forever ago. Last week.
They still haven't sent me the review copy.
Shadowlands. It's about this. It sounds pretty good. I read the LA Times review of it. It was an Oregon standoff. Southeastern Oregon, middle of nowhere part of Oregon. And there was this battle over land. It was this open arms contingent taking on this other group, this father and son rancher group. And it's a real story. So I'm going to give it a shot. I read a good review about it, so I'm in. I'm going to read it. I'm going to pick it up today and read it.
I'm also between books.
Yeah? What's next?
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
I've been working on These Truths by Jill Lepore.
Jill Lepore, I saw that. Yeah. It doesn't do anything for me.
If you like history, it's a pretty good narrative. It doesn't get bogged down in the details, but I'm clearly
historical fiction?
No. It's not.
What's it about?
It's just about American history from pre-colonialism to the present century. It's a pretty thick book, but it's just a good history. It's good narrative.
But you don't like it.
I need aliens. That's what I need in a good book.
Why don't you read a good? Yeah, why don't you get one of your science fiction books you like so much?
I've also been bogged down in some of my my Green Mars by Kim Stanley Robinson.
Your what?
Green Mars.
Do you remember this?
It's the third book in the series.
I remember the name Kim Robinson.
No relation.
It's the third book in the series, and it's like, you get 2 books in, and you want to finish the third one, but it's like, I know how the story's going. You terraform Mars.
How are the book writings coming, boys? Two authors here.
I had a good page yesterday.
Yeah?
Yep, page a day.
When are you going to share some writing?
When it's done. I'm not going to humiliate myself like you with your poetry.
I'm your producer, but I could also be your editor.
I don't want you to be my editor.
I can read over a script. I can share some insight.
I don't want any. I want no relationship outside of this show.
2 guys talking literature.
At Wendy's? Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, we'll meet up at Wendy's and go over
Any
your
fast
book.
food for you this week?
No, actually, I haven't.
No? How's your weight, Mike? Steve was concerned about it.
Mine, it's fine.
It was?
Yeah, I think so.
He was concerned.
He didn't have any pizza.
Yeah,
That's true. I did.
Went to Chick-fil-A,
I've been starving myself.
To go to Chick-fil-A after.
Nah, right. I wish you
true.
guys didn't know about that.
Did you throw up after eating the Chick-fil-A?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, should I? You're saying I should.
How's your grandmother?
She's well, I think.
Okay.
You never know.
Been
cooped up here for a few hours.
Why was KFC interested in obtaining audio from that show?
Oh, that's a good for you. That's what I was going to mention. KFC texted me. I was going to mention that during my case for him. He texted me yesterday and said, "Do you have a timestamp for when Mike cried?" So I wonder if he's putting together a little history of people crying on the air or something for a show.
I wonder what he's up to.
I don't know. I said, I don't. I said, but did you send it to him or no?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
You
No,
sent-
I
did
said
he
it
respond to you or no?
I mean, there could only possibly be good reasons in Mike's interest
right.
for them to want
But
that
it's not a
audio.
great crying sound.
No,
right?
I didn't talk a lot while
we
I
have
was
it?
crying.
You listen to this bitch. Oh, you break up with your girlfriend?
No.
So what's going on?
Nothing really.
I was wrong, Steve. He's been a rocket lately. Get it.
Nothing I want to talk. I told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Off the air?
Yeah.
Stop. What's wrong with you? No, sit
I'm just
up.
uncomfortable.
The body language.
It's like that prank phone call of Kansas all over again. Well, I mean, just before we get to it, Mike had texted me.
Yeah, no, I didn't think I didn't think you should have known what I was talking
Right.
about. I just
That's
didn't
why
wanna-
your mom
I
may
didn't
not.
want to say it at
That's why
that
your mom
time.
may not be able to go on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Right.
Fucking, she didn't care though. She was there
No.
for like 9
Taking
hours,
him back, yeah.
drunk. I mean, your fucking grandmother could be trapped under a.
Well, things seem to be fine.
I
That
guess
was
so.
a day of celebration.
Good. All right, let me hear it. Oh, Jesus, come on.
It's fine.
Jesus. Actually, I don't even know what you're talking about. But double
Good-
mic
good
laugh.
genuine care from the boss.
Yeah, trying to.
Oh, the reason that your mom made. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Well, get over it. What are you crying now? Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? He's fucking crying.
No, he's not crying.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
No,
Yes, he is.
No,
What
he's
is?
not.
What are you crying about?
Nothing. Don't
It's
worry.
okay. You can cry. It's okay. We're men here. It's okay to cry. Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing.
Stop saying nothing. What? Your grandmother's sick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's sad. I understand that. It's all right, buddy. Jesus, we all go through stuff. What's going on with her? Least humane.
I know.
It's not possible to be.
It's all right, buddy.
She thought it was pretty nice in that situation.
Yeah.
It's all right, buddy.
What did you say, asshole?
It's all right, buddy.
I
We
heard you
all
the first
go
two
through
times.
stuff.
What did you say? You're laughing.
I was just silent.
He's not
piling
crying.
on.
My God.
I was trying to help him out. I was trying to cover for him.
No, you weren't. What cover were you offering? Go ahead. You feel like an asshole now, Steve?
It's not.
How am I supposed to be the asshole in this situation?
He's wearing a yellow shirt. That's why. You're like fucking Charlie Brown.
The gray one. What a pussy. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, no, everything's not fine. We can. By the way, I'll give you a little director's commentary here. My only goal here is I wanted Mike to really start crying.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm aware of that.
I could have really gone all in, but I didn't.
I'm aware of that.
And I regret that.
What was the strategy for more tears?
I mean, I would just go more about like, hey, what you like. I think I asked her what's your relationship like, what's she like, you know.
Yeah, you said, it was kind of like she raised you or something, right?
Right, I went for it, yeah.
I was like, but
Well, seeing how drunk your mom was on Saturday, just assume that was the case.
Right,
You know.
yeah, understandable.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. About things here.
Yeah, if you have, my grandmother has breast cancer. She's going to be... All right, I didn't hear that part. If you have, my grandmother has breast cancer.
That part's not funny. But
I'm saved. The only thing that saved me is what I'm saying.
Did you point KFC that specific part right there?
I just sent him the whole clip. Yeah.
I would. Okay, I might. Let me hear that. Let me hear that. We talk about things here.
Yeah, if you have, my grandmother has breast cancer. She's going to be fine. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Is Julia Rose paying for her bills?
I think so, yeah.
Is she? Well, it's good. Everything's gonna be okay though.
Yeah.
It's your mom's mom.
Yes.
How old is she?
Early 70s?
Yeah. Well, that's terrible. Well, there you go. See, that seems like a reasonable explanation, Steve. Dick. Anything you want to say to Mike?
It does. It sucks. I mean, I think all of us have been touched by
Oh, forget it. God, that's amazing.
That was
It's not even a human being.
That brought me back.
Boy, that is sad news.
Yes.
I have been told that this.
We have all been affected by breast cancer or by cancer.
See, I brought it back though. I was trying to snap him out.
It's true. All right, stop it. Get into it.
Are you upset again or no?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you think you've been given enough shit about that? I feel like people all just kind of.
Well, I mean, it's about breast cancer.
I think it's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
If it was that I didn't think I was doing a good job on the show or something.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess breast cancer is one of those things that you can cry about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Who famous in your what famous person if they die would you cry over? Like I would cry if Bruce Springsteen died on the air.
Really?
I would. I'd cry. Oh, I'd cry. I would cry like a baby.
I mean, I didn't think I would cry about that. So I guess I don't know.
Right.
But I don't think there would be anyone.
If Louis C.K. died, be rough. Be emotional. We get one of those again.
Louis C.K.'s passed away.
Hear that sound again before the announcement. That reasonable explanation, Steve. Dick. Anything you want to say to Mike?
Does.
Oh, we already mentioned before that.
Yeah. So it's all good.
Is Julia Rose paying for her bills? Everything's not fine.
Supposed to be the asshole in this situation.
Because you're wearing a yellow shirt. That's why. You're like fucking Charlie Brown.
Oh, what a pussy. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, no, everything's not fine. We could talk. We talk about things here.
Yeah, if you have
Rodney Dangerfield.
Hey,
Well, no, everything's not fine. We could talk. We talk about things here. Steve keeps
yeah,
playing
if you
it.
have,
Jesus.
my grandmother has breast cancer. She's gonna be fine, I guess.
Mike laughing at it now.
It was a fun day.
Your mom seemed a good sport about it on Saturday, though.
Yes, I would say so.
I mean,
Pray for Mima Sons.
Shirts. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. So KFC wanted that. Why? I don't know.
I wonder why.
I don't know what that play
I'm gonna
is.
tell mommy.
What would be your theory? Either one of you.
I don't have one. I can't imagine why I'd want that.
Did you say something about him on the show?
You know what? When was it? When was it?
Did you clap at him or
when
something?
Did you say this?
Me?
End of last week. I don't know.
KFC. No, I'm saying, when did KFC ask for it?
Last night.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then I have no idea.
They must be planning to make fun of you on KFC radio.
Or if it's a Feidelberg response to, but that's.
But why make fun of me?
That's already happened.
Are they going to try to get you canceled?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe it's because he tweeted out "Welcome to the club" when you cried. So maybe he's going to do a little compilation of people crying on
Maybe,
the air.
yeah.
You know, which I could see.
The only thing I could think of is if you tweeted out Mike just cried, it was awkward. So maybe he wanted it then because he didn't know what it sounded like.
This was. But also maybe he was listening to a specific episode. He just wanted to hear it.
Maybe.
I mean, because I'm sure he's not totally caught up.
That's true.
Doesn't listen every day. God knows.
Yeah, I wonder. I guess we'll find out. We'll listen to KFC radio.
Yeah. When are they on next? They went tomorrow.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Look at this, Jesus. All right. Yeah, so we'll have that. I wonder if we'll have a parody song or two tomorrow. I wonder.
I hope so.
Will this be the new thing? I mean,
I don't really know how long it takes to pull something like that.
We got to send that song out today.
We're off to a
People
good
can love
start.
that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat.
Steve's a liar.
The first part's the best part.
Yeah, because I don't know why they.
Because it's so absurd. That's why. The absurdity of it is what's
what does he mean by that?
Yeah,
I don't. Who knows?
What's Howie's next book, Steve?
I don't know if he's going to write another one. Actually,
no.
I know. I think he has enough material for Kennedy Babylon 3, but I don't know if he wants to write it.
He hasn't written much the last couple of months.
Well, he's been writing the scripts for Dirty Rats.
Oh yeah, how's that doing?
People tell me good things about it.
You
Jerry
haven't heard
Callahan says it's good.
Did Jerry do a voice on it?
Yeah, he was some like gangster criminal or something.
We don't have that.
We should.
Let's get that for. Can we get that for tomorrow? When
yeah,
you
we'll get that.
All
We'll
right.
get that.
See, I'm sure he plays his voice is much different, probably.
Stick him up.
Oh, the reviews for The Irishman, by the way, are still unbelievable. I'm now nervous. I'm officially nervous.
You think it's going to be overhyped?
I don't know. It's playing at Kendall, I saw, and it's playing at Coolidge Corner.
All right.
I kind of want to see it in the theater.
Guys movie night?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'd love to hang out with you guys for 6 hours.
Well, we'll be silent.
My concern is, these things are always overhyped, inevitably so overhyped.
When is it on Netflix? Do we know?
November 27th. I was listening to a podcast about that this morning. Yeah, you got to wait a while. Yeah. So I don't know.
I hate to say it, I'll probably wait for the Netflix version.
I understand that.
I'm torn.
Would you watch it over 2 days or one sitting?
One sitting. Definitely.
3:15, yeah?
I don't have kids.
That's true. That's true. You can do that, Mike, 3:15, you'll sit there and watch it?
If I'm going to watch it, I'm going to do it in one straight shot.
It's a movie. You almost have to.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's what makes me want to see it in theaters, kind of. Because if I'm sitting at home, I'll be distracted. I'll be on my phone.
Well, go see it. It's playing at It's not that far from you, Kendall or Coolidge Corner.
All right. Maybe I will.
Yeah. Go with a couple. You know what? Do it with your crew before you do it. Part of your planning committee. This is a mafia. This
Me
is
and the gang.
Yeah, this is how we do it here,
Okay.
guys. This is how we do it.
All right. A little inspiration.
All right. So yeah, back tomorrow. As I said 7 times already. Thanks, Simply Safe, for all the other guys, and we'll. I think we'll have more tomorrow. I think we'll have updates on shit tomorrow. But I never know. I never know what.
Maybe they'll find Epstein's killer 3 hours from now.
Could be. That's true. And maybe we'll have some updates, and maybe we won't. But I know we'll have plenty of fun. I would love to hear a parody or song or two. That would be good. That would make me happy going into tomorrow. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
We'll see. Yes. All right. We'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.